What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. It is going to be a Pick 6 tournament tonight, so my 6 factions are going to be what? Let me just go ahead and double check this real quick. All right. No problem. Looks all good. Should be fine. And aces. Yeah, the internet's better today. I tested it earlier in the day, no issues, and it seems totally fine now as well. So yeah, the jump scare is here. It's your guys' favorite. It's what you're all here for. You usually leave as soon as the jump scare happens. And yeah, we're going to get started here in a minute. I'll go over my factions in a moment. I think I have Warriors of Chaos as my first one. Could save them for the semifinals, but figured I'd use them early and try and get an early dub as well. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, everything's working today, so no drama. Don't put any curses or hexes on the stream because I think we're in good shape now, but you never know. All right, so let me get the tournament started, and then I'm going to post the pick sixes for the players, and we should be golden. All right, so it looks fine, and it looks all fine there. All right, so there's actually only one person didn't check in. All right, well, hopefully that was your intent. And let's generate the bracket here. Archeon maybe. You know, Archie is useful in a couple matchups. Yeah, he's not bad. We got Maverick Sloth, very strong opponent in round 1. Alrighty, and let's do it to it. So here we are, and we're going to announce the brackets to the players so they can start getting in the lobbies. Here we go, and go time. Tourney is live. Goblins posting picks in a moment. All right, so let me just go to the old Google and then I'll post the picks and then we should be good to start from there. So how you guys doing? You guys doing all right? Life treating you well? I sure hope so. And let's go to the responses here. Okay, so we got 34 responses. Wow, we had a big tournament tonight. This is going to be a sweaty one. It's going to be a nice and sweaty one. All righty, so let's get all of these. Those are going to be very, very small to the eye because we had a lot of people sign up. Oh, there's got to be a better way of doing this, man. All right, well, we're going to make it work. Okay, here we are, and there's the picks. Got it. Almost ready. Bear with me, guys. I'll be good to go in just a second. All right, so let's see. Copy and paste. Oh, look at that. Power of technology. Still got it. All right, so everybody's factions have been posted, and for me, we'll go over my 6 right now. So I'm going to be playing Warriors of Chaos, Skaven Empire, Tzeentch. Threw in some Tzeentch for fun, Nurgle, and then Chaos Dwarves, which is a very risky grand final pick, but you know, we gotta do it for Hash Hood if we make it that far. Yeah, the internet's going to hold today. We'll be good out of region. Yesterday's tournament was won by Butcherbird, if I'm not mistaken, so shout out to Butcherbird. Sorry we didn't get to showcase you in all your glory. But well played to you. I think we're against Maverick Sloth. Yes. So I see his lobby here. We're going to go ahead and join it, and we should be all good. I'm ready for Civ 7. Me too. Me too. I'm pretty hyped for it. Have you guys been watching the gameplay? Because I haven't. Yeah, Warriors of Chaos, and here we are. Are they playing Wood Elves in round 1? If they are, that's definitely on the better end of the spectrum for us. Yeah, Warriors of Chaos is our first round pick. It's our first round pick right now. All right, so let me get a blocker up, and we should be all set. Yeah, have you guys been watching it? Because I know there's been like early footage and whatnot put out, so I'm eager to hear what you guys think, the early impressions and whatnot. It's going to be a little bit ugly, but bear with me, guys. I do have Empire today, though. They're a little bit later on. Yeah. All right, so let me see if my opponent's on hardwood. Maverick. Is he going to be on wood? I think so. I think it is going to be the wood. And the first map, is it Borderlow Landing? It might be. Let me check on Total Tavern. And map for round 1 is, oh, it's a different map actually. Skull and Deer's Cave. All right, I'm wrong map, by the way. I think this is my first round opponent, right? Maverick Sloth? Yeah. Okay, we're all good. Arrows of Kernus Snipe Hell Cannon incoming for sure. I'm still probably going to bring it. The Hell Cannon is so good, and you know, it forces him to come forward and deal with it. It's a menace, you know, the old Cannon of Doom. Now, the question is, what Lord choice do we want to go with? I did play this under tournament recently. You guys remember I had a really sweaty one versus, I believe it was Attack Speed Enjoyer. That was a really, really sweaty match. All right, so it looks good. I think it was a Sigvald pick. Sigvald's pretty good. He's just annoying and tough to get rid of, and, you know, what's not to love? He is the paragon of excess. Yes, Auric Armor, and we'll get this as well. All right, very cool. Let's go. Yeah, Maverick Slot's great. Very, very strong player. I'm excited to see what he's going to be doing. And let's get it going. You'll probably only like multiplayer. I like single player Civ. I did play Civ 5, Brave New World, a ton. Like, I put a lot of time into that. It was a great game. Okay, so let's get you guys in reserve. And we're going to need a couple of these. Yeah, the Wood Elf characters, those champions, they're the menaces, or the Wildwood Rangers. But as long as you just land burning heads on them, you're usually going to be okay. You're not going to have too much drama. I'm going to make sure Sloth is here. Oh! Sounds good. Yeah. There was another guy in our Discord with like a picture of eggs and bacon in his picture, and it was like Maverick, so I was messaging the wrong guy the whole time. Okay. I was wondering why he wasn't responding. Yeah, I'm excited, though, for some Civ. It'll be fun. We'll get some, like, in-house games going in the Discord and do some live streams of that. That'll be great. That'll be great fun. So, what do we need to worry about here? Yeah, it's mainly the, mainly the old... I guess Stag Knights are good. The Hell Cannon is very, very disruptive here, but the issue being is that, you know, Arrows of Kurnus... I don't know if Arrows of Kurnus actually kill the Hell Cannon. I'm trying to remember how long it lasted in the other matchup. I'm pretty sure, no, last time they used the Sisters of Twilight. That's what they were using against me last time. That's right, that's what it was. So the sisters were there trundling about and having some fun. Yeah, yesterday's stream died from bad internet, correct. There's nothing there. Yeah, it was literally like 15 minutes of just lag and then the stream just turned off. So yeah, apologies. It is what it is. What can you do, man? Sometimes you just get wrecked. Yeah, Durthu could be good. Durthu can definitely be a menace. I mean, Valkia can fight Durthu, but it's not amazing. But Durthu can actually slap at Valkia too. Yeah, what did we use last time against them? I mean, I think Siggy is just so good here. Granted, it's Arthuriel the Ever Chicken could also be pretty disruptive. He is a big target, though. He's a bit of a pincushion. If they go triple Way Watcher, you can pay the troll toll there for sure. Okay, so maybe mix some of you guys in. I don't hate that choice. We're going to try something a little bit different than our normal build, you know. I don't want to be super predictable all the time and just do the same thing. Yeah, so we're going to mix it up and see if we can get the dubs here. Yeah, Chaos Knights are always good in this matchup, having a couple. You know, you don't want to go too hard in the paint because most good Wood Elf players are just going to Melkoth spam, so you want to you know, temper yourself there a little bit. But yeah, if they do bring Durthu, you can also play the side objectives and try and win that way, which is totally fine. All right, so let's get this. The Swords of Chaos Power Fantasy lives on. It does indeed. Okay, we'll get you two. Should be fine. And then we got to deal with a big old dirty Durthu. The Swords of Chaos Rise, yeah. Make sure to grab Mortarion. If I could bring a 40k Primarch, that'd be pretty OP. I mean, definitely would make Sigvald look pretty wimpy, right? Definitely would be good. Now, none of the named demons are exceptional here, in my opinion. I don't think you're going to have a good time with those. Looks like he's ready. So the man is ready to go. He's ready to party. Blood Beast in this matchup, probably not terrible to have like just some monstrous infantry to get in and just punch some Dryads or something in the face. I don't think that's a bad idea. So we'll throw a Blood Beast in. And we got, what, 650 here. How much money can I possibly save? The build is very, very awkward in terms of its spacing here. Very, very awkward. Ugh. Okay, do we need this? That gives us... Oh, that's expensive. Yeah, that actually saves us a lot. Okay. I'm going to try something a little bit funky. Yeah, I got a weird build. The Nurgle Feast yesterday, I dropped out of the tournament. It was just too laggy. I played a couple games, won some, lost some, and then just it was lagging so bad I just dropped. It was a shame. I was having a lot of fun in that tournament, but you know, what can you do? You know, sometimes you just got to pay the troll toll, man. Okay, these guys are about ready. And what else do we need? Yeah, I like the build. I think it's pretty good. It's a different take than how I normally play the matchup, but I think it'll be adequate. I think it'll do, Pig. It'll do. Mortarion is the only Chaos Primarch that wears pants. Yeah, he's got, let's see. Yeah, no, Magnus is wearing like a loincloth, right? And then Angron, is Angron wearing like boxers? What is he? What's his deal? Is that actually true? No, Angron has, yeah, okay, that's actually true. Angron has like his whole demon tail and everything. Yeah, so he just has like shoulder or like leg plates. He doesn't have like full. That's actually very true. Yeah, he's legit like the only one. Yeah, ain't that something? Well, he's the only released model that's wearing pants, to be fair. Victor, a pick 6 tournament is, oh shit, I forgot what the map was. I was building for Bordello Landing. Oh no. I wasn't paying. I was having so much fun chatting with you guys. All right, it shouldn't matter too much. This map would change my build a little bit, but overall it's not a huge deal. So, all right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to party. We'll move out and grab these objectives. The Wood Elves are obviously going to want to poke us. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Take some of you guys here and here. Aspiring Champions are pretty badass. We got Sigvald, of course. Probably going to be a Durthu build. Durthu would actually be a problem, I think. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but, like, you know, I don't want to put too much fear in that there. All right, so we do have a heavy chariot, or a chaos chariot. We got a firecaster, a couple throwing axes to help against Durthu. This is a tech I'm experimenting with, the Knights of Immolation. I'm like, they can really disrupt Wood Elf lines. They're kind of like mounted Chaos Knights. I have a Hell Cannon in reserve, so I'm going to assess if he has Arrows of Kurnus before I call it in. We're going to do that. Okay. Win or lose, going to be a fun game. Great opponent, great person. And here we are. We are about ready to party. Didn't Infantry Lords get nerfed? Yeah, they did. But they're still good. They're still, like, Sigvald is still very solid. All right. So it's not going to be a Durthu pick. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to get you going here, get the chariot flying up there, and let's look at the rest of the army. So yeah, just classic Glade Guard line with a Darkcaster with Doombolt. Interesting. I have no idea what that's for, but we're going to find out the hard way, I'm sure. And what do we got? I don't see any Wildwood Rangers, so just starting to call in some Warriors is going to be good. And then the next call in, it's going to be a Hell Cannon. For sure. So we grab this wood objective, and we're going to leave like a single Marauder to just hold that. We're just going to put them out here in group 9. And ooh, sneaky Dryads. We're going to go say hello to those. All right. So let's go see what we're cooking here. We're going to leave these chariots back. And yeah. All right. So we find the sneaky Dryads. Sigvald and company is going to start heading this way. And we're going to go take our Knights of Immolation. See if we can just crump them real quick. If we can get a free pick there, that's going to be incredibly money, right? We have time to play, too. We got plenty of time. All right, so where are those Dryads at? They're in the trees here somewhere. There they are. All right. So are they going to call in something to try and defend them? I don't think so. So we're going to go ahead and swarm up here. So we're going to do this and do that. All right, looks fine. Oh, that was perfect. Nice, very nice. And then we're going to go, and I think we can take the engagement, honestly. It's fine. We have a Burning Headcaster nearby, worst case scenario. And we can call in some Hellstriders here, too. They'll be very, very effective at getting over there and, you know, helping out. All right, so there's got to be some sort of witchcraft coming in. We do get some elite cav, so we're just going to retreat. So we did force a bit of a call in from my opponent there, which is good. As long as the Knights of Immolation get back and can regenerate, that's going to be great. He didn't take that objective. Let's get these Chaos Knights over here and just pull back. All right, so that was really, really good. And these are what? The Wild Hunters of Kurnus. So let's get in, let's fight them. Get the throwing weapons to go after them as well. And now we can actually attack them if we want to. I don't know if we need to. All right, let's pull back. Get you guys chilling out, and we do get the Knights of Immolation bouncing in there, but we're going to pull back here a little bit and get the chariots to now go into the Dryads, which should be able to kill them. Yeah, should be pretty good here. All right. So we're good. We're chilling. And the Knights of Immolation are, you know, champing it, and there's going to be some sort of witchcraft going down, but we're not sure what. Let's get another Hellstrider coming out, so the Hellstrider can come over here, and Knights of Immolation are crushing those Dryads, which looks good. Let's pull these guys back and then countercharge here. Get the throwing axes to do this. And we're going to go ahead and do a Burning Head right down the pipe there, which should be pretty nice. All right, so another Hellstrider is going to be out soon. We do get the Burning Head, and it cooks quite a few of the Wood Elves there, which is outstanding. Knights of Immolation need to retreat, and we have this objective on lock. So let's do this. Let's do this. Get you guys around there, and just continue focusing on this battle. So let's get these shields back, let them regenerate. Overall, that fight was a pretty big win for us, I would say. One of the chariots does get smashed up a little bit, but really wasn't too bad. All right, so Knights of Immolation going to come this way, and we still have the throwing axes generating great value for us. We can do the Scroll of Shielding on these guys, and you guys chase down these archers. In the meantime, I could do more warrior pressing if we want to. Let's get one more warrior coming out and just see what we can get done over here. All right, so chariots can go this way, you can go this way. I think we got this one on lock, although we do get a little bit trapped up here. So let's get you guys to do this, get the throwing weapons to go there, and the heavy chariots are going to go this way. It's called a warrior here. get you in the trees. All right, so it's going to be a messy fight there for sure. It's going to be messy. The Doombolt Snipe did a little bit of damage, nothing too crazy. Let's get you on here, get you guys moving this way. It's a little bit risky even still. I probably should just get the Hell Cannon out, man. That's going to be important. The Wild Riders are still fighting, still causing havoc. So we're going to need some actual warriors over here to do something. We're going to keep juking with you guys. And Sigvald and company, Aspiring Champions, are there and grinding. Sigvald's doing his thing. We are a little bit down in value at this point. So it got a little bit dodgy. I maybe got a little bit too crazy on this. We're going to pull you guys back. We got Hellstriders ready to go. We're going to call out some more. I really don't want to keep spamming out Hellstriders, but we might actually end up having to. Chariot's doing okay. The Warriors should be arriving soon. And I think we could maybe consider calling out a Hell Cannon in a moment. All right, so you're going to rear charge here. You guys are going to charge here, and you Marauders are good to go. So now we could really start focusing on this area. Knights of Immolation, they do have their bombardment, so let's get them back. Warriors need to advance up. We have the Burning Head. I don't see too many good opportunities yet, but we're going to go look for some. And I think in the woods we're all right. Yeah, the Warriors continue to pop out, but I think we're okay. We can even get all these guys to go help out there. All right, let's do this. He's going to move there, so that's not going to work. And we do still have this objective. We have the double objective. Let's get our Burning Head caster back a little bit. Let's get you out there, have you harass, move up, and Sigvald and company move in here. Maybe we're able to dodge this. I'm not sure. All right, so those guys force back. Let's get our throwing weapons out this way. And do we call in the Hell Cannon? That's the question. I feel as if a Chaos Knight call-in is going to be better. So we're going to get the Chaos Knights up and just, start pressing with those. And that would be really nice. All right, so you guys keep going, keep chasing. We do lose the objective because I rotated off it like a potato. He doesn't really have any good answers for those guys. So that's nice. And we're going to go park like overhead on you and get the big bombardment going. Yeah, alrighty. So form ranks and form ranks. And you form up here. Let's get you guys doing your thing. Charge into the Glade Riders. And you guys need to come down this way. All right, so the Chaos Knights are on their way. We are chasing them off the objective. And how are we looking here? Yeah, they're going to get there, and they're going to go do their bombardment right over the face of those units. And our Burning Headcaster, he's going to need a little bit of help. We're going to run back into the trees here. He is getting cooked. We need to just do like a Burning Head here and just hope we can get something. All right, so retreating. Let's get him maybe just on the back of the map for now. Let's call you guys out. And how are we looking there? Oh, man, I'm like a couple seconds away from doing the bombardment. That's actually really annoying. All right, let's run to the back of the map here, see what we can do. So we have the objective. We do have the Wild Hunters of Kernus here. I did totally blunder, so very, very sloppy play on my part. Letting my Chaos Knights get absolutely shafted right there. And a lot of Wild Riders are out on the map, so they're causing a ton of grief for me. But hopefully the Chaos Knights can win that fight, because yeah, we are getting a little bit sloppy now. I have definitely blundered a lot of units that did not need to be blundered. So here we are. Let's get some of you guys. So I want to call it Blood Beast. My Firecaster can maybe get back. The Chaos Knights were able to win that fight, it looks like. Those are all mobile units. Those are Sisters of Thorn and whatnot. Let's get these guys to ground those. Sigvald can come over here. And yeah, definitely feels different not bringing the Hell Cannon. Like the Hell Cannon I feel is, I'm really, really missing it right now. So we're going to park on this objective. But we're in a pretty substantial losing position at the moment. Yeah, so we're going to have to rotate over to this side. Let's get these Chaos Knights back, retreat away from those spears. And, oh, we do see some Wildwood Rangers over in the trees there. Yeah, they're lurking. They are lurking indeed. All right, so back you go. Let's get you guys to turnabout face. And we're not going to overcast because we're probably going to get caught. And we're going to do a little Burning Head right down the pipe there. And we do have you guys to jump in there and potentially some hounds. Let's go feast on these, see if we can grab those. We do get the Burning Head there, but it wasn't beautiful. And the Chaos Knight pick ended up being a huge blunder. Probably should have just gone with my original plan of using a Hell Cannon. I was so paranoid that he would have the counter tech for it, but like I don't even know if he does, That was the play. All right, so pulling back, we have some Aspiring Champions still hanging out on the point, but not too many. He's got a lot of mobility. Is there any way I can scrap back? I am up on points. So let's start like refocusing our strategy over to this side of the battlefield. I think that's going to be the best plan we got. Yep, should have just Hell Cannon. It was my bad. That would have just easily crushed his build, but we blundered that. All right, so do we have any warriors lurking around? Nope, not really. And we got you getting hit with a missile. Hopefully you'll be able to hold there. Let's go get on this guy. And Sigvald and company are still doing their thing here. Is there like time to call it a Hell Cannon and for it to be relevant? Like is there still an opportunity for that thing to actually do stuff? Like, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm curious about here. All right, so we do get in, roll those guys up. We're going to be able to get this far side point for sure. The Chariot was also a weird pick this game, Like, I felt like that was a very, very strange pick on my part. All right, so back we go. Let's get you guys slamming into the front of them and you guys over here. And then we're going to go here and just get a big old sandwich on them and hopefully be A-okay. All right, so is it time to call in the dreaded Hell Cannon? Would have been so good earlier. All right, so you guys go fight those Glade Rider spears and we charge in there. and call it the Hell Cannon back here now. Yeah, this is what we should have had like 45 years ago, but it is okay. Hopefully we have some guys that can actually protect it as well. All right, so we're going to do a Burning Head right down there, cook those guys up. Although I don't know if we're going to reach it. We're going to get you guys to target the Glade Riders here and here. We do get the Burning Head, cook those guys off, and the Spearmen do get folded off the objective. So that's good. And we still have some Warriors fighting over here. You know, never say die. We could maybe claw our way back in this game. It's still early on, right? Still pretty early on here. All right, so let's get you guys back there to do a little bit of hunting, and you guys can fight these guys. Let's let Sigvald fight them. And is he going to go for the cannon? Maybe so. I do have some Poison Hounds back there that can easily run interference. So let's charge here and charge here. Great. So the Chaos Knights are also nearby. Let's charge the Sisters of Thorn. Hopefully they can trade okay. And we got a couple archers coming over here in the open that I think I can head off. Sigvald's just going to do his thing. Hopefully we keep our Burning Headcaster alive. And I think there's still some Aspiring Champions fighting over there. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to start pressing the other objective just with some Marauders. Just, you know, be difficult where we can. All right, let's go get those archers off, and the Hell Cannon is still going strong. Yeah, still going strong, guys. It's still anchoring on in there, and we just need to find a way to hold this objective. It's not going to be easy. Sigvald's trying his best. We're going to go get a Burning Head. Man, the Overcast is risky, but yeah, fuck. Screw it. Screw it. We're going to do it. We're going hard. And you notice how we're pulling value back? As soon as we get the Hell Cannon out, the dynamic of the game completely changes. It's just like, it's such a good piece in this matchup. All right, so back we go. Let's get the 2 Hellstriders to battle these guys, and you pull back here. And soon we'll have another Hellstrider in. We're actually holding onto the objective. Sigvald is bullying these. Like, see how we're like, look at this. We're back. We are suddenly ahead on value because of the Hell Cannon. The Hell Cannon is just such an MVP in this matchup, man. It's so good. It's like, it just changes the way that your opponent has to play against you. Yeah, so we're able to hold this, which is good. And we got the Aspiring Champs doing this, and we got some Marauders who are going to start grabbing that point. A couple Warriors, probably just unsummon you guys. We have the Burning Headcaster, looking great. And where does this want to shoot now? Probably into the Wildwood Rangers. So let's just shoot these guys and kind of kite them around the objective. We're going to get Sigvald on them. Move around, get on top of the archers while maintaining the capture. And yeah, we definitely have scrapped back in this game. You know, never say die. You gotta keep going to the bitter end, man. All right, so Aspiring Champs are doing it. Let's get you guys over here. And yeah, we're going to need our Burning Headcaster, but unfortunately he just broke. Yeah, he had a good run. He had a very, very good run. All right. So another shot. It's going to be good. Let's get Sigvald to keep rotating here. We're going to go get you to do this, and we do get some Wildwood Rangers camping out on that objective over there, so that feels bad. So they were waiting for me. They were waiting for me indeed. And holding this point's going to be tricky, but we might be able to with the Hell Cannons, maybe. All right, we do see a couple loose units here, so we're going to get the Hellstriders to charge there, you to go into these archers, and you to get these Sisters of Thorn. We might need to do like a triple cap type situation, you know, it could be the case. Blood Beasts also, not bad here. So let's get the Blood Beasts up there, have them do their thing. You guys go get this point, you guys keep running away here. And hopefully we can win on just 2 objectives, right? It's going to be easier said than done, that's for damn sure, but we're going to try. All right, so let's move into the archers here. This objective starts to flip to us. Let's go get that Spellweaver. And yeah, Sigvald and company need to just hold on. Oh my god, they weren't running. Okay, well, hopefully they'll get there eventually. All right, so the Marauders have run back. Let's go ahead and start chasing these guys again, just being annoying. Sigvald and company are hanging in there. My Shadowcaster did run for the hills. All right, we got this objective on lock. So I think we went on 2 here for sure. So we need to just solidify our position. All right, so you come back this way. We're going to need a little bit more capture weight there. It's mainly just the Wildwood Rangers, I think, that are threatening me here. Yeah, I think so. All right, so back you go. You come over this way, reinforce that objective, and let's get you and you to reinforce here, get more Hellstriders out, because he's just going to be spamming mobility now, right? And the Blood Beasts have arrived, so I think we just win now. Yeah, we're crushing. We are crushing it now. All right. Yeah, good old Sigvald. Yeah, he's Old Faithful, man. He's, you know, he gets the job done. He does indeed. All right, let's get on this Wild Hunter of Kurnus, pop all the buffs. Sigvald, just be a nuisance and hold this objective, please. That is going to be the game plan here. And now we can charge the 2 Wild Riders into this. Let's get on the Wild Hunters of Kurnus and get another Hellstrider up there. Blood Beasts are coming. You guys, if we can reinforce with Marauders, that would be excellent. So let's get you back. I'm almost tempted to call my Burning Headcaster out again. Hell Cannon is now going to be hunting. So that's, you know, what more could you ask for there? It's pretty great. And we got the Blood Beast to counter the Wildwood Rangers. So yeah, should be fine there. A little bit dangerous on this side, though. We might need to go take the Hellstriders over there to help out. And I actually legit think calling in the Burning Headcaster is going to be pretty good. All right, so let's nail these guys. Let's have you guys just run these down. And thankfully, I can keep pace with him. The Wildwood Rangers we can counter pretty effectively with the Blood Beast. So we're going to go take those guys to Pound Town. And we do get a decent little charge there with Sigvald's help. That is good. Mobility we can call out. I think the Burning Headcaster is legit the best choice. He's going to be a menace. All right, let's get the Hellstriders over there. Pull back a little bit. Yeah, you guys need to get there. And the Burning Headcaster, hopefully we'll get it done. All right, so pulling back this way. I need to make sure I hold on to the point. So we're going to get our caster, and he's going to run back. And he has several Burning Heads in the back pocket, right? 100%. So let's charge here and here. Then you charge here. You charge here. Sigvald gets in there and bullies this. We got Marauders coming up. Hell Cannon shots tracing in. And let's hopefully get it. Yeah. All right. So is he coming into the Wildwood Rangers? Doesn't look like it. We need to hold this point. That's going to be uber important there. So we need to just get all hands on deck. So Burning Headcasters, we need to look for opportunities, and we do get another great cooking shot right there. The Wild Hunters of Kurnus will be pretty brutal against those guys, actually. So I think we need to be very, very cautious there. The Marauders do arrive, and let's get in, pull you guys back a little bit. And now they're going to make a play over for this other objective, which we can get our Burning Headcaster over there to help. I think we just have to get something fast. We just need hounds. Yeah, we just need a little something, something. All right, so let's do this and this. You guys go fight there. You guys fight here. Let's get you guys going, and the Burning Headcaster will hopefully be there nearby. All right, so let's rotate over. We do win on one objective. It's very tight, but we do. And the Wild Hunters of Kurnus are causing quite a bit of havoc, but we still do have some units there. So let's get our Poison Hounds and get them screaming on up there to help out, because we just need pretty much anything we can get. And we're going to get a Burning Head right there, which I think is going to be the play. Let's get you guys to intercept here and get the Hounds up on the objective. And is that going to go off? Yeah, that should be a pretty sweet Burning Head. That should be a really good one. All right, so you guys are going to charge. You guys are going to do this, and Hounds, and Hounds. Now, I might need to start playing the outside objective, because there's a chance he's going to flip us here. There's a decent little chance, although that Burning Head did just do a lot of damage. It was very, very good. All right, let's do that. Those Hellstriders are trading, and do we want to do anything on the outside now? We're going to get some Horsemen to come over and threaten that objective, just to be safe, but the Poison Hounds are doing it. Yeah, more Hellstriders coming in. The Blood Beasts are fighting over there. We need the, yeah, maybe do we take the Marauders over there and like rotate to this objective? I don't know. It's going to be very dodgy. All right, so he's got units coming. The Race of the Frozen Heart. I think we just rotate over here. I think we just need all hands on deck on this objective. All right, so a lot of spears are on the way. We don't have a lot of good tools for dealing with them, unfortunately. I will have another Burning Head in a moment, and the Wild Riders need to get this. Sigvald is going to be hanging out over there to make sure I don't get back capped, and I think I made a mistake by not maybe calling the Horsemen in to this objective. All right, so the Horsemen are coming. We do get the capture weight back, which is outstanding. We're going to get a Burning Head right down the pipe on those guys, and hopefully that'll break them off. You know, no guarantees. All right, so you guys come out. Hell Cannon is shooting at God knows what. It's the classic. And can we get the Marauder Horsemen in time? The Burning Head there was pretty clutch, but the Blood Beasts are about to fold off the objective. They are about to run, so we need to get you guys up on the point. Get these Marauders over here, which I should have started running them a long time ago. Let's get you guys here. Need the Hounds to hold just a little bit longer, but he does have a lot of spears, and it is a very, very precarious game. All right, so let's hold here. Throwing axe those guys, although I think we just need them all hands on deck on the objective. Maybe we're going to be able to hold it, maybe. It's a very close cap. If those Marauders do arrive, that's going to be super clutch. All right, Hellstrider is exactly what we need, so let's get these Hellstriders in here. Come on, Marauders. Hold on the objective. Hold, hold, hold. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, nice. We get the capture weight just barely. All right, so that's pretty clutch. That's pretty clutch. Although keeping these horsemen alive is going to be another issue in itself, because there's a lot of elven spears nearby. All right, so do we send you guys over? I think we do. We managed to stabilize it. We got both horsemen coming in. The Hellstriders are on their way, so let's pull you guys through. Yes and yes. All right. Where are those Hellstriders at? Oh, man, they took the wrong spawn point. It's not the end of the world, though. We'll be all right. We do get the capture weight back. Horsemen are beat up, but we do have those Marauders in there now. I think we can just commit to melee with one of those, and the capture weight is staying in our favor. And let's get the Blood Beast back in and make sure we're calling on the correct capture here, because the only thing we can have that can get there in time to stabilize this are these units. I think we finally maybe forced them off. Let's stay on that point so we can't rotate on me. Hellstriders have arrived, which is uber clutch. And oh my god, we just barely got that. Wow, that was super close. All right, Hell Cannon shots. We need it to just rain hot fire on, you know, whatever healthy units he has, basically. Oh, Dark Gods be blessed, dude. Yeah, let's go. Woo! I thought we were going to lose that game. Oh, dude, we still got it, baby. The Hell Cannon call-out changed everything. Not that it got a lot of value, but it changed the dynamic of the game. Oh, dude, I can't believe we got that. That was so close. GG, well played, close game. Yeah, so we learned that our initial build was not good. The freaking Doom Knight sucked. The Chariot sucked. But we were able to scrap it back by going back to our usual roots of how we win that matchup, which is, using the Hell Cannon. The Burning Heads were good too. Yeah, that was a close one, dude. I thought I was going to be in the pits in round 1. I was like, no. Not like this. I have plot armor, it's true. Yeah, streamer privilege. All right, where's that? 1 and 0. Warriors of Chaos. The Chariot was bad. The Doom Knights were bad. There was a lot I did really poorly in the beginning, but it's a good learning lesson. We learn together, We learn together. Aspiring Champions are really good in that matchup. They're very good. Tough to kill, and they do magic damage against Dryads. They're very, very good. Little hero units, basically. All right, so I need to get you, BOE, give you points. All right, we'll fix this. Great. GG to my opponent, man. He played well. It was a scrappy game. Hell Cannon counters this build, though. The Hell Cannon just kills these archers one by one. Yeah, that's the last Wood Elf player I played against used the freaking Arrows of Kernus against me, so it traumatized me. It made me really stressed out to bring a to bring a Hell Cannon. The reason why I fought on the woods, Matthew, in the beginning was because I wanted to block the arrows. The Wood Elves still do get some of their arrows blocked by trees, so I figured that would outweigh the benefit that they get from being in the trees. But I don't know if I was right or wrong, but it is what it is. It worked out. The Chaos Knights were they were good in that matchup, but I blundered them. That was definitely user error, Yeah. Well, Hell Cannons are nowhere. They're strong, but the Hellforge Bellowers are just like brutal to lock down. Brutal. A lot of artillery that just like if you had a magma cannon sitting back there, it'd pretty much do the same thing as the Hell Cannon. Yeah. All right, I'm happy to win that first game though. We had to really scrap for that one. All right, so we got one game going. Renegade Moose versus the Space Pope. We're battling it out, and yeah. We will see what's next for us. Our next pick on the pick 6 is going to be what? Let's see. I have... What's it going to be? Skaven. Got my beloved rat people on the next pick. Empire's my third pick. I have Empire for number 3. But here we're going to be using Skaven. Skaven, it's a Skaven map in my opinion. Is calling in the Hell Cannon later better? You know what? I don't think, calling in the Hell Cannon, like, maybe a little sooner than that, but, like, mid-game, I don't think is a bad idea. I really don't. I won't knock the Eternal Hell Cannon pick for Warriors of Chaos. It's very good, yeah. It's not auto-include in every matchup, but it's very, very strong. Oh, you're not playing tonight out of region? Taking a break? Too many tournaments, huh? Well, we have the season finals coming up. We have an official date of Season 8 Finals, which is going to be February 1st. So Saturday, February 1st, we have it. So the players are all joining for that, and it's really good. The player list for that, let me see if I have that somewhere here. I don't have it in front of me. Yeah, I'll pull it up later. Skaven, never mind, I don't want Turin this round. Why are you playing Dwarves? Dwarves are not as bad against Skaven in Domination. That was more of a problem in Land Battle, but it still is... I don't know. Yeah, probably still a Skaven favorite, I would say. You can win it, though. The Flame Gyrocopters are really strong. Not that I should be giving you advice against me, but... Yeah, it wasn't a bad call-in. Yeah, the Hell Cannon, yeah. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, Renegade Moose and the Space Pope are still battling, but we were only 33 minutes into the round, so they have a little bit of time. Technically, we give like a 45-minute round timer. Undefeated players, we got Boss Toss, Ash, Scrambled Egg, Martin, B6, Harrison, myself, Blood Penguin, Adam, Hitman Hippo, LeJuste, Rashawn, Weber, Bo, Shaper Fate, and Size Phenomenon. Cool. Yeah, a lot of strong players in tonight's tournament. We got a lot of sweat in here tonight. It's going to be real sweaty. Yeah, I don't enjoy playing Lizardmen that much. I don't know why. They just don't do it for me. The flavor of the Lizardmen just doesn't tickle my pickle, you know? I don't know. They are cool. They have a lot of cool shit. And, you know, a fair amount of their monsters are actually viable. Troglodyons certainly are pretty haggard, but... Dude, what about the dreaded double Troglodon build? Oh, what would that actually be good against? Yeah, they only have 120 range, so they would struggle to get on a lot of, like, you know, Lead Belcher equivalents. There's a chance that I'll start enjoying lizards someday. There's definitely a chance. It's not off the menu. Okay, let's refresh this. Okay, they're all done. So we're ready for the next round. I even picked Tzeentch tonight. Tzeentch is one I do not feel very confident in, but I've been having a lot of fun playing them, so I'm trying to get the changer of fates in here. All right, done for the round. Let's advance to Swiss. Here we go. The Bastiladons are shredders. Yeah, the shredder is badass. I love that like a big scary monster is viable. That's something that's fun. I mean, Thunder Tusk is just OP, but the shredder you pay a lot for, you know? So at least there's that. All right, round 2 is live. Had to drop. Round is done, I think. So Renegade. Did he drop? Okay, I guess he dropped somewhere. All right, so I need to fix the Space Pope score because he has 2. Oh, it looks fine. Okay, no, his opponent dropped, so. All right, round dose is live. Goblins round 2 is live. And let's go ahead and get that going. Let me see here. Okay, let's get this going. Let's do it. Okay. And I need to do a little bit of adminning once again. Okay. Who is this? This is going to be... Okay, so let's do this. We'll fix it. Okay. So just got to do a little bit of fixing there. Okay, we're against Dark Elves, and we're going to be on, I believe, the Jade Tomb. Skaven coming for some of that Jade Warpstone, which is good. And let's get our little rat people ready, and then I have to do some adminning. Some players misreported their scores, so the classics. Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Okay. Awesome. The Sigmar rats are here. So against Dark Elves, I've played this matchup a bunch. I'm pretty comfortable in it. It's definitely an Ikit Claw matchup. Ikit Claw is God tier here. He's very good. Because Dark Elf Lords are pretty squishy, so they really hate Ikit Claw. They hate that one trick. Dark Elf Doctors hate this one trick. And his name is Ikit Claw. Could go Bolt Throwers, feasibly. I'm still in the Warriors of Chaos SFT. Ooh, you're a couple back. You are a little ways back. All right, so any other funny business we want to do here? Yes. And then weapons teams for sure. And cool. Build's looking really good so far. Do we have to worry about, yeah, mainly Dark Riders. It's going to be Dark Rider spam. That's what we got to worry about. So you max out on the Poison Wolf Rats, you max out on the Rat Ogres. You can call in one Doom player if you want to, but I don't know how necessary that is. Guando Rats are pretty good. The Eshin Triads. What about Cathay? Skaven are pretty good against Cathay, I think. Although no, Crowmen changed that. It used to be very good for you, but the Crowmen definitely put a bit of a wrench in that game plan. All right, and let's get this. Cut one of you. The Vermintide must continue. So we need a lot of stinky rats. Extra smelly rat people. We already have a Doom Wheel with Ikit, right? So that's nice. So we do have like a terror-causing source that's pretty effective. Let's get you in there, and then we can do the... Yeah, this looks pretty good to me. I think I'm ready. All right, so let me do the admin work here. All right. There is no Nurgle tourney from the other night. We streamed for 10 minutes and my internet died, and then I had to stop the stream. So yeah, I've been getting a couple questions about that. Apologies. Yeah, it is what it is. We had the drama there. Okay, and then let's fix this. When do you build a caster with a Plague Furnace? I don't hate the Plague Furnace caster. Yeah, he's fine, honestly. Not in this matchup. Dark Elves have pretty good shooting to like drag down such a threat, so I think that is, yeah, Probably not in this matchup, but in some of the Chaos matchups, the Plague Furnace is good because it can more Dissension down the Marauders and, you know, be pretty disruptive. My build's ready, so I'm just waiting for my opponent now. Okay, looks fixed. And yeah, the Nurglings were nibbling on the telephone wires. That's right. It was an unfortunate situation. And then I got to do one more here. Fix this and fix that. Great. Yeah, it failed completely. Like, we literally got like 1.5 games in and it just like was constantly crashing. Plague Furnace is better in land battle? Yeah, probably, because land battle you can force blob fights easier. It's like you just fight over one pitch of ground usually, so it's a little bit easier to make that work. But it's still good in Dom. Definitely is good. Definitely is good. I don't really like the Hell Pit Abomination. I have trouble justifying it. You know, I'd rather, like, rather than use my monster to fight enemy monsters with Skaven, I'd rather shoot their monsters. Because Skaven are pretty good shooting, right? Like Jezzails, Rattling Gunners, Slingers, like they have a lot. And their artillery is okay too. I saw another streamer today who had the same issue. What, internet issue? Yeah, it happens. You know, where I live is pretty good internet. It's not like top tier or anything, but it's not bad. Be safe. My opponent saying their fire alarm went off in their house. No problem. Hopefully you're safe. Oh, apparently they're safe because they started the game. Okay. All right, so rats are here. It is time. Not even selecting the color. I don't like to pick custom banners too often because it kind of, if you pick like, I don't know, part of me sees it as like a psychology thing where it's like they're going to know which lord I'm bringing if I pick, you know, Scryer, right? So I just go with Moors, you know, the default Skaven, which is kind of boring. I probably should pick a banner. Yeah, Rattling Gunners are amazing at punishing big monsters. They are indeed, and looks like the admitting has been dealt with, so we're all set. And we're all good. Let's see if we can put the Dark Elves. I personally feel this is Skaven favored, like pretty Skaven favored. Could be wrong. Maybe there's some Forbidden Druchii tech. I would love to see it, but my last couple outings in this matchup have been decisive victories for the Skaven. Now, that being said, I can still blunder my lord. With Skaven, you can lose any matchup if you let your lord die, because they do not like that. They are not about that life. All right, so clan rats. So we're going to get a couple little rats to go hold down the objective here on the back. So we're going to do this. Okay, put you guys in group 7, and the rest of the rats are going to form the stalwart rat battle lines. Okay, so we got this. Never leave home without 1,000,000 rats. That is the truth of the matter. You wanna have as many little rat people as you possibly can. Got a couple of you guys in reserve, and yeah, you also want like multiple waves of rats. You know, so there's like lines when they massacre one wave of rats, you have another one waiting for them. Right? Is the chef's kiss. Got some Globadiers, just some nice utility. We got Ikit Claw. Okay, so you guys are here, and then you guys can go kind of seal up the breach over there on the outside. Got some Slingers who are going to move up and just grab the objectives immediately, and a single Jezzail who's going to sit here and just snipe from downtown. Everybody brings Ikit. Yeah, Ikit is kind of the hip pick. He's pretty popular. He's just so good. I mean, Flensing Rune is a god tier ability for sniping, and like, if you're playing sniping, Ikit is the best. You have freaking Storm Demon, you have Flensing Ruin. That is so much damage against a single entity. So anybody's lord that gets near you is going to be in real danger with Ikit. How do you drag a whole group like that? Ask me again after the game, and then we can specify exactly what you mean. Went for a run today, and the sun's out with the guns out. That's right, man. That's the way to do it. It's always bicep day, you know? Who needs to work out legs? Well, actually, you went on a run, so. Sun's out, guns out, though, yes. Ikit is the Valkyrie of the Skaven. I would say that's a pretty good analogy, yeah. I mean, but the other lords are viable. You know, a lot of it depends on personal preference. And for me, I just feel comfortable with Ikit. Like, winning with Ikit Claw. That's my comfort zone. So we're going to go ahead and get a Clan Rat Spear. It's always good to, like, seal the breach here. Yeah, just, like, block this up so they can't flank you super easily. And then you just force a grind. And, yeah, this is exactly what I want. I want to see Marathi. Because, yeah, we can freaking do... Marathi gets knocked down so quickly. Okay, holy shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What the hell is this? Okay, so that is a lot of Dark Riders. So we're going to try and get away. We're going to see if we can. Ikit's going to come over and help. Oh, Jesus. That is a lot of mobility. All right, so the Jezzails should be shooting, although they're having line of sight issues, so they're not going to shoot, which is classic. And honestly, he's going to take about as much damage as I do. Yeah, on the return swing back there. All right. So let's keep moving here. Do this. Ikit Claw's going to roll over there and cause some havoc, and the Slingers can also defend a little bit. And now the Jezzails can start sitting on Marathi and getting some good shots there. And we more or less know what's going to happen now. We know that he's going to be trying to flank around here. We're just going to keep the Ogres and company back to defend because, you know, Dark Riders running into the Clan Rats isn't going to feel super, super cost-effective here. So Marathi's going to start getting blasted, and the Druchii battle lines are underway, and now we need to go and, you know, try and sniping Marathi is definitely my game plan. Dark Riders are going to squeak around the side. We got Control Group 7. Those guys are going to pull back here and here. And yeah, Marathi's already taking a huge pounding, so that's excellent for us. So here you go, here you go, here you go. Let's get the Globadiers to start really just melting these guys. And now there's going to be some response against these guys. So that's a lot of Dark Riders to come around the flank here. That is a hell of a lot. We're going to get another Ogre unit. Ogres will trade very well into them. And you see how Marathi's like legit almost dead because my opponent's not paying attention. That is just so good for us. All right, so let's go here. Get you guys there. And, oh, did I mess up Storm Demon? I did. So we're going to try and get Storm Demon going. Going to get you guys going over here. Pull some of you guys down that way. And overall, we do manage to deal with the mobility. So the speedy boys have been dealt with, and Slingers are going to keep going. Marathi is actually already dead. If I can get this Cleansing Rune off, she's going right in the old trash can. So we're going to see what happens. So he dives my Globadiers, which is fine because Globes have like 100 armor, which is just obscene. So they're very, very strong. We do have a freebie back here too, so I'm going to take this. So I'm going to get a Wolf Rat, come in here, and we're going to charge into the back of the Dark Riders there. Marathi's already legitimately running, so that's huge for us. We're going to kind of keep circling about and just keep value trading here. But yeah, that's a big value lead. My opponent might have the objective advantage for now, but that will change in due time. So let's get these guys back. The Ogres are cleaning up shop. We do see some Cold One Knights trying to get through. Let's get these guys set. And in the meantime, yeah, we are just totally feasting. So we have a Brass Orb too. We're going to go ahead and do that like right on top of those guys. And the Ogres can go and jump on top of the Cold One Knights. Let's get the Slingers to come up. And the Jezzails can start shooting at the Cold One Knights as well. And we are definitely on our way to victory. Marathi routed off the battlefield already. And yeah, we are pretty good here. So let's just Globadier these guys, get the Slingers going. We got the freebie, so that's good. Let's come over here and kind of restructure our formation. And we're going to call it another Globadier now. Because now it's just the task. Oh, look at the war crimes right here. That's what it's all about. All right. So we probably want to get our Jezzails to deal with the units that we have trouble interacting with. But you can already see just mass Dark Elf Pain Train on this objective. We're going to move you guys up a little bit. Let's get the Globadiers to start helping out over here. Very good against those Bleak Swords. And let's just get more and more rats coming over here, right? Just more stinky little rat people. We're going to come this way, block here, and Ikit Claw can just keep getting terror routes. All right. So how are we looking? Yeah, Globadiers are online. Our Ogres are very, very healthy, and we have Wolf Rats at the ready to defend whatever we need to. When I told you this was a hard matchup for Dark Elves, I was not joking. It is hard. I mean, they can win it, but you need to play very clean. You can't afford to make too many mistakes, in my experience. So let's get the Wolf Rats in there. Slingers are getting in there. Ikit Claw does eat a lot of shots, so that was a blunder on my part. Pretty big blunder. I'm going to save the Cleansing Rune because I suspect he's going to try and resummon Marathi. So I want to make sure that, you know, we can punish Marathi once again if she manages to escape from her purgatory. All right, let's get the Ogres going right there. And Ikit Claw can do it. You can see the Jezzails are just annihilating the range units, which is great. Let's get you guys to do this, and move up on the objective here. We have some rats who have rallied off the map, unfortunately. Let's get these guys moving up, and yeah, it's basically just a matter of time now. Just a matter of time. We're going to start making a bit of a side push for the objective. So we're going to get some Guando rats heading down there to play the long game. And the Dark Elves have not been able to shut down any of our weapons teams, so yeah, we're looking pretty good. Let's get you guys here, do this, keep them. Let's get the Jezzails to deal with the range units that we are struggling to deal with. So let's get a little Brass Orb on top of them and tickle their pickle. All right, so it's an absolute mess here in the backfield. We need to start, I would say, pushing at this point. We can probably safely start pushing up the battlefield and, you know, try and shut stuff down. Yeah, so we do get the Brass Orb right on their face, which is great. And let's move you guys up too. Globadiers can come, nail down some of the infantry, and I mean, I could Cleansing Rune these guys, which honestly I don't have anything else to do really, so we're going to just Cleansing Rune them. Get the Slingers to go after them, Rats are going to move up, and we're going to call in some Death Runners to massacre the infantry up on this point. All right, so we do get the route right there, and ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be probably the Vermintide victory. I think we're going to get a triple cap here in a second, and it's going to be pretty good for us. All right, Slingers. Guando Rats can come around the side. Let's get the Globadiers onto the very healthy units. Sacrificial Rats go right there. Jezzails, we need to make sure the Jezzails keep switching on to the healthy units that are target priority. Let's get our Slingers moving up. And yeah, looks like the Globes and company were able to deal with the Dark Elves on the objective. We do have another Storm Demon. I don't know how that's going to do against Witch Elves. That'll actually be kind of interesting. We're going to give that a good old college try. So you guys to do this, you guys to do this, and the Death Runner should be there soon, so we'll get them on these guys. And Storm Demon on the Witch Elves. Oh shit, that actually did some good damage. Damn. All right, let's get the Globes on there. That's going to be the important part. All right, so Globeteers, Rats move up, Slingers are slinging things, and we are looking very, very cozy. All right, so you guys come. Let's just keep some units on this objective just to make sure. And then we can pile in here. Oh my God! Look at the absolute crimes against humanity right here. That's some good stuff right there. That's some good stuff. All right, get another Guando rat. He's mainly going to be calling in mobility at this point probably. These Slingers can go. It looks like they're going to restructure here. The Jezzails can just target you. Ikit Claw is just cackling right now, so let's get a Flensing Rune going and get the Globes to continue punishing. In the meantime, with the Hounds, we can just look for something to feast, so we're going to try and track these guys down and screen. All right. Slinger's back. Globeteer's back. And yeah, Ikit annihilates the... Ikit is such a disruptive character, man. He probably has like something like 3k value, I would wager. Something nasty, nasty. Yes, yes. All right, so that's game. It's just a matter of time now. Just a matter of time. So let's pull back. Get Ikit Claw over there, get the Jezzails to switch on to the Witch Elves because they're actually a tangible threat. We have a lot of rats just sitting around, so we should do some unsummoning. And Skaven, this is something you want to get in the habit of doing, is just doing unsummons. Yeah, so let's get you guys coming up. Just waves and waves of vermin. And Ikit will effectively counter the Doom Wheel. Probably. Or, excuse me, counter the Witch Elves there. In tandem with the freaking Globes, it's going to be brutal. Alright, so you're here, Globeteers hanging out, and what we want to do is get the halberds on the side, or the spears, to defend against the Dark Rider call-ins. And that's going to be that. GG, well played. Alright. Let's see what's cooking. Let's see what's cooking. GG, well played. Tough matchup. Don't stress it. Okay, cool. And looks like we're good. And let's report that score. So next round we have Empire. We have the Sigmarites. Yeah, the Sons of Sigmar will ride to us in the third matchup. When would you bring a Brood Horror? Against Bretonnia would be one of the matchups I would consider having a Brood Horror running around supporting my infantry against Cav. That would be probably one of the few. But even still, I don't think it's ideal. But, yeah. Skaven, yes, yes. And Dark Elves. Alright, so that looks good. You were cheering for the Dark Elves? Oh, I get it. They're underdogs in that matchup. I mean, Skaven versus Dark Elves this season. Let's see. So Skaven have a 43% win rate, but against Dark Elves, they have an 82% win rate this season. It's 9-2. So I normally with that little games played, I might be like, it's not enough data, but I do think it is enough data. It's not enough data, but in this matchup, I think that's an accurate representation of things. For sure. Yeah, you definitely need Burning Head. Burning Head would have been really good against me. Like, that's one of the first things you got to do. All right. So, let's see how we're looking on the matchups. Got to report that bad boy, and we should be good to go from there. Sigmarite's on the next one. We're going to face another undefeated opponent, so it's going to be a tough one. Round 3 is always where it gets a little bit crunk. Cool, we reported it. And we are in good shape. Granted, we do not have a good tiebreaker at the moment. Because I think that our round 1 opponent, is he still playing? Oh, did we get paired down? We might have gotten paired down that round. Oh, we did. That's not good. So that player lost their first round, but there's like sometimes if there's an uneven amount of undefeated players, you get paired down. So it does give you a win potentially, right? But our tiebreaker is not going to be super good. So we basically have to go undefeated if we want a chance at top 4, which is very possible. Granted, I did pick Tzeentch in round 4, which I'm not very good at. Yeah, we're going to try and make it work. Yes, yes. Caster hiding in the woods with Burning Head would have cooked a lot of rats. Absolutely. Let's theory craft this a little, man, because that matchup feels just cursed. You know, against Skaven, I might... Man, but Ikit Claw is just going to run over like a cheap lord. I don't even know how you go about that. Do you use Bolt Throwers, maybe? Oh, you know what? That might actually be a thing. Like a Bolt Thrower build. You get like 2 Bolt Throwers to shoot Ikit Claw. But then the Jezzails are just going to snipe them, right? That's annoying. That is annoying for sure. Yeah, no, that's right. I get you, Todd. Dragon characters are too risky. I think maybe a Supreme Sorceress on a Dark Pegasus, but then, man, it's a little dangerous. Dark Pegasus and Burning Head and Fireball, maybe? Okay. So that's like the start of the build. From here, do you want to go Spear or Sword? I mean, they're both going to get annihilated equally. Probably Sword at first. Then I was thinking a couple Corsair handbows to like skirmish. So the Corsair handbows can, kite rat ogres. They're pretty good fighters. It does feel pretty cursed though, man, this matchup. Definitely want at least 2 of these. You're going to max out on Harpies probably, or at least get 3. Dark Riders are coming in, but man, they're like, Skaven can definitely shut those down. Not easily, but, with a little bit of effort. I don't know, man. It just I feel like my build would dumpster this that I'm like building right now. Dark Shard Battle Lines? Do we go Dark Shard Battle Line? Like super wide? Okay, my build would not have been amazing against Dark Shards actually, right? The hard part is like shutting down the Jezzail. So maybe, guys, here's the thing. You go Dark Pegasus with Spirit Leech and Buna. Okay, and you Buna the Jezzails. And because those things being online, it like ruin your day. 2 of these. Then we go like a bunch of Dark Shards. I don't know, like maybe something like this could work. You Buna the Jezzails, they'll insta-die, and then you get the, but you need to scout them using the Harpy. So you send a Harpy nearby to see them, and then you hit them with a Buna. The Bolt Throwers can sit on Ikit Claw the entire game. If he dies, the Skaven just lose, right? So maybe you do that. Is there anything I can save here? Yeah, not really. I mean, the Dark Pegasus is a nice mount option. It's very fast. It has 105 speed. I think we just cut this guy, and we have, 800 left here? Ugh, feels bad. We do another Dark Shard. We do Bolt Fiends. I mean, that's going to be a big target priority, but you could do something like this. Okay, so then in reserve, you probably got to go with Corsair Infantry. They're pretty good against Skaven and some Dread Spears. And a single Manticore, maybe, just to dive in and cause terror if you're really desperate for terror. So maybe you get a Manticore as your final kind of call in here. It feels cursed. 1 Witch Elf. I'm trying to find something that'll like fit in there nicely. Oh, I don't hate the Raven's Heralds. It's like just kind of poke against some of the Skaven. Or you can call in a Scourge Runner. Yeah, that's not a bad, like, one-off. Caster could get sniped by Ikit, but if you're very careful, yeah, that's the danger, is like Ikit sniping your Lord, but you have to play the game. You can dodge Storm Demon. If you see him sitting there winding it up, you can dodge it. But you need to get that Buna off, yeah. I don't know, man. Feels hard. Well, Corsairs get wrecked by Globadiers and Jezzails and Rat Ogres. Like, Rat Ogres dominate Blackheart Corsairs. So that's, it does feel like just a matchup that is not good. It just feels like Skaven have a lot of great tools. I would actually like to play that sometime. I think that'd be fun. So we'll see what we could do. Rounds are still going. We finished our game very quickly, so we still have some time. Next round. Who's our first round opponent? Did we get a tiebreaker point? We need to get a really, really, like a strong opponent we need Maverick Sloth to win their games. And, Maverick Sloth is very good, so I think they're capable of it. Yeah, Empire next. Empire next for us. The Sigmarite schemes. What about a tournament where people have 10,000 points to spread across a series of games and they get to choose how much to spend on each game? That'd be tricky. That'd be very tricky. Yeah. It's kind of a fun idea, though. I don't hate it. It sounds like a cool tabletop format. Like what territories you want to fight over, those type of things. Druki next SFT? Maybe. I really am not great. Yeah, Chibambu is really, really good at Dark Elves. Yeah. He beat my Kislev a while back with them. It was a very, very good play. He's a menace. They can do work. I mean, if those Dark Shards are allowed to sit online and shoot, man, they just pound everything. They just do not care about armor. Yeah, they can do a lot of damage. They can do a whole bunch of damage. Maybe the Scourge Runners are a thing in this matchup too. Like they're really good against light infantry, and the shooting is good against ogres. I will do a tournament soon where I play all the factions I never play. So we'll do a pick 6, but it'll be with the factions I do not play. So the ones that get neglected, like Cathay, like Lizardmen, Dark Elves, those type of things. do a tabletop tournament format. We've done those before. They're fun. They're definitely fun. And it's not something I'm opposed to at all. Thinking about hosting a faction war this weekend. I want to do a domination faction war, actually. But I'm thinking about it. Thinking about the logistics, since that could be like 12 hours long. Dom games do go a long time. Where does the landship stand in the meta nowadays? It's okay. We saw Outer Region defeat Oishi's Corn with one in a semifinal match, which was a huge accomplishment because it's a hard matchup for the Empire. So that, it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility. Bretonnia will be in there too. I would throw Bretonnia in that pick 6. Okay, still a couple games to go. Yeah, we finished very, very quickly, so. Come on, Maverick Sloth. We need you to win some games versus the Dread Alexander. Love the stuff. I got to ask. I had a dream about a permanent fast-forward tournament, and it was amazing. What do you think of that? Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be very sweaty, like a fast-forward tournament where you play on like max speed. I don't hate that idea, honestly. It would be funny. I don't know how fun it would be to watch, though. That is a really, really interesting concept, though. High stress, yeah. A fast-forward tournament where you play conquest mode would be absolutely bonkers, because land battles are already very quick compared to domination games. Yeah. Nah, Medusa just good shot. My slingers and Jadales. It's true. Alex is right, yeah. What's your favorite grain? Oh, man. I mean, I'm a big rice enjoyer, too. Yeah, rice is such a staple in food, But I mean, bread as well. I mean, yeah, breads and wheats and... The Blunderfest. Some people would be very good at that. Yeah. Some people would be very good at that indeed. How do you would watch the fast forward tournament? I think I would love to have a slow speed tournament where replays are watched at normal speed, but we have to find someone. Oh, a slow speed tournament? Oh God, that's just pain, dude. That's just masochism right there. That would take a long old time. Okay, still waiting. Apologies for the round times, but it is what it is. What about a tournament where the opponents pick each other's army comp? We've talked about that. I don't think it'd be that popular. What I am interested in doing is like a Padawan tournament. So we have 1 day. I don't know, how would you do that in 1 day? So like a Padawan SFT where you have like a Jedi Master and a Padawan, or a Sith and an apprentice. You get assigned to somebody who's new, but like it's so like God, the skill variance with new players is so all over the place. Like some new players with RTS backgrounds or people who like really know Total War from the campaign can really have a huge leg up on like a complete beginner to the game, right? So tournament finals, Vampire Counts Mirror, dude, that's so evil. You ever go to Renaissance festivals? Ours just came to town. Yeah, I've been to a couple. They're fun. Yeah. I went to one in Gilroy, California, which is like garlic land, and there was like javelin. They had like a javelin throwing contest that I participated in, which was super fun. They had an archery contest. That kind of stuff's very cool to me. Yeah, it was fun. Like a Padawan tournament is good. I think some coaching stuff would be cool. Yeah. How about a tournament where people either play good, neutral versus evil, like a clan war type thing? You're saying like, yeah, order versus evil, or yeah, we've done like Grand Alliance formats before where it's kind of thematically structured, where you have to pick like one alignment. It's fun. It's definitely fun. All right, refreshing. So happy the internet's working tonight. Not to put a curse on it, but I thought the squirrels had gotten to our cables again, man. That was actually the first time we were having internet issues here in our town. It was like a year ago, and the squirrels had gotten into our cables. Or some sort of creatures, woodland creatures, were back there causing havoc. It could have been possums or raccoons or anything, but we have all those things here. Using all the non... Yeah, I think so. I think Gamer Rise Up. I like that, yeah. I think that's a good one. The Outsiders versus RTK. RTK is definitely like the... I'm trying to think of an apt analogy for it. they are like they've taken over they are very, very powerful in domination. I mean, if we look at Dom mode, which I perceive to be the competitive game mode, we have. Okay, you guys ready? Let's see. So let me go here. So this is the Hall of Fame. So okay, let me see how many major events we've had. So 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Although these are, yeah, these ones. So we'll say 19. The faction wars they're competitive, but it's a different format. It's land battle. So we'll say 19, right? So RTK has won 1, 2, 3, 4. Is he an RTK chicken feed? 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if Catholic Alcoholic is. Let me check real quick, actually. All right, 1 second. I mean, he's in the RTK Discord. I don't know if he is, though. But, I mean, like, you guys get the idea. They've won... Yeah, they've won at least 9 of the 19 competitive events, which is pretty powerful, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it's there. I love that Moffat is forever immortalized. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. We're just like, I could change it, but... America grows a surprising amount of garlic. Oh, for sure. Gilroy is like garlic land. Yeah. Chicken is not Catholic. Understood. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the dynamics there. Your rear guard of the top. Yeah, I've made top 15 almost every season, but I just lurk in the pits. I'm like the gatekeeper. I just win usually like 2 tournaments and that's it. 1 or 2 tournaments and just lurk in the pits. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, I'm the gatekeeper of every RTS game. I will be at the high level, but I'm gatekeeping from the real high level guys. You got to beat me if you want to get through to the big dogs. Yeah. I'm like like in like a raid in World of Warcraft, I'm like the second, like you got like Arthas. I'm like Kel'Thuzad or in Molten Core. I'm like, I don't know who's before it, like Major Domo, one of those other bosses. I can't remember. But I will be there guarding the gates. And if you want the real loot of winning, you got to get through me. I'll win the small tournaments sometimes, but the major ones, I'm the gatekeeper. Although I don't play in major tournaments. I disqualify myself. 'Cause that would be silly. Yeah. Not that I think I would win, but it's just, yeah, you're the bouncer outside of the club. That's right. Yeah. We should have more players and then make sure none of those players have reached the top of the leaderboards. Yeah. You got to keep them down. All right, 1 game still going. Let me check here. I do have a message in Discord. Let me know what it is. Thank you. All right. So we're all set. I'm the type of character who dies in the newcomer killer. I die in the first 6 episodes. Oh my god. There it is. Like in my early 20s, I wasn't a gatekeeper. I was more competitive when my hands still worked. But now I'm like, my hands can work fine for a short period of time, but I can't put in the hours of practice that other players can. So that's really my inhibiting factor. I'm the guy in the castle that pours boiling water on people. Oh, dude. The RTS gatekeeper, that should be my nickname. Yeah. You want to get to Conqueror 2? You have to get through me in Conqueror 1. All right. I'm actually excited for Tzeentch. I want to play some Tzeentch tonight. They're fun, man. Let's take a look at those guys. Yeah, cool faction, man. If we can get some changeling magic in there, dude, I'd be stoked. That'd be fun. Yeah, we're having a good time. What's up, Casey? How's your games going, Sice? You getting those fat dubs in there, dude? Let's see how you're looking. I'm spying on your progress in the tournament. You probably had a strong opponent round 2, I would imagine. Oh, you had to play Boss Toss. He's an absolute killer. He's like top 4 right now. Yeah. I'm the French guy at the castle in Monty Python, dude. When Turin defeats a newbie, he just says, "You chose poorly," and then they rapidly age and crumble the dust. You guys are out of control, man. All right. So, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully these guys are playing their match. Let me find out. How do I spell this guy's name? And done. All right. I just messaged the players in the last round. Let me know when they're done. Yeah, we don't really have any toxic elements in the competitive scene anymore. At least in the Total Tavern kind of tournament circuit. But you know, the thing about Total War is we don't really have a community for like quick battles. Like people play them, but they're not really like very active. That's where you would run into more toxicity. Would be in land battle, not land battle. Excuse me, in quick battle, land battle. That's where you run into issues. Again, yeah, Gandalf is a gatekeeper, sort of, right? Like he's powerful, but he, you know, when he runs into like the Balrog, he he has some problems. Yeah, Casey, dude, Bastos is extremely good. He's very, very good. Yeah, chillest gaming community I've been a part of for sure. Yeah, people are great here. I used to Soul Grinder in last night's tournament. I casted the game. It's going to go up on the channel in the next few days. It was my Nurgle versus Bertonia. It was a really good match actually versus Plague Penguin or Blood Penguin. So I have that, and it was super close. They just finished. Great. All right, thank you for the notification, and I will advance the round, and we'll get our Sigmarites coming in here. Yeah, I'm totally Gandalf on the bridge. And then the Balrog, I go down to the pits and then Yeah, all right, let's advance the Swiss. Yep, we're good. Round 2 is over. Who is Moffat? Moffat is Voidlaws. Yeah, it's the same person. It was his Smurf account. That's why he's banned now, is because of that. Yeah. You can't like enter multiple accounts into like a grand finals tournament and then try and play on them both in said tournament. You know, the speaking of the devil, we get Bastos here. All good. Yeah, like the cheating we have in Total War is minuscule compared to other games. It's like minuscule, you know? It begins. Okay, and let me go ahead and get this. Announce to the players that it is go time. Round 3. All right. You have too many Swiss points. I will fix that. We'll fix after game. All right. So we got the boss toss. Here he comes. We're going to be on the Empire. My best chances of beating him, in the past have been on Warriors of Chaos, but alas, we're going to have to settle for the Sigmarites and hope that we have a faction matchup that's decent. We're on Edge of the Darkwood, which is an awesome map. Edge of the Wooden Darkness. All right, so let's go Empire here and see what we got. Man, whenever money is involved, no matter the amount of people, yeah, we do have money in this community though, but it's the Warriors of Chaos. We have money in the community, but it's not it's only given, so we have a really good structure for that. So the community became much less toxic when we changed the allocation of like where prize money is. So there used to be prize money for every single tournament. But now what we do is we have an entire season of tournaments with no prize money, except they give you qualifying metrics. So you can qualify for the grand finals of a season where there's a big prize. So there's like one big prize at the end. Because most people who, putting in the work to get to that point, it roots out a lot of the gremlins. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's good. Yeah, Warriors of Chaos vs. Empire is fun. Yeah, it is. It's a cool matchup. Gotta watch out for the dreaded Hell Cannon, though. It's coming for us. Probably going to be Valkia, I would wager. It could be. It could be indeed. You protect Sigvald. Sigvald's speech is so good. I suggest a solution. So War Wagons are good here. I mean, there's a number of ways you could play this matchup. That is for sure. The Hell Cannon against Empire is a little bit risky, probably. So a little bit on the riskier side of things, I do dare say. And yeah, it's going to be good. Let's have some fun, man. Let's see what we're cooking with. So Lord Choice is here. Balthazar Gelt's probably pretty good, honestly. I like him a lot. He's just annoying and fast, and he can do things. All right. Got that, and then we got a lot of money left. So what is it going to be? The standard General of the Empire on foot. That's a pretty Chad pick for sure. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Okay, so Reserve. Demogryph Knight RORs are very good. And that is my one issue with going with Balthazar, is that you don't get like the Life Wizard who can go, Yeah, like man, having the life wizard for those demis is so nice. Yeah, internet's all good. It was only yesterday that we were having problems. It was only yesterday. Yeah, alrighty. So let's do this. Get you two. Get some of these guys out. And he's probably going to Vanguard on my back point. Granted, Chaos doesn't have good Vanguard infantry, so that's something that's quite good for us. Yeah. Flying Monstrous Lords, we got options for sure. Let's cut you, and how can I save a little bit of money here? That gives us a lot, so maybe we just don't straight up need that, right? And then, oh god, we're so close to being where we need. All right. Let's get you and you. He doesn't have Corn Gores either, right? So my heavy cav are going to be much more viable, which is really, really, really cool. Great Swords are going to be good. He's probably going to have a Hell Cannon cackling somewhere in the shadows, but that's fine. There's not much I can do about it. Sometimes you just got to eat it. Okay. Looking fine. Yes. And now, what big stuff? Yeah, Blood Beasts are a bit of a problem. They're a little bit scary. I definitely fear the dreaded Blood Beast. Gotrek. Kind of an interesting one. Like a Gotrek and Felix build could be kind of badass. Having them fight on the objective or something, but you know, Chaos is gonna have what? Valkia and you know, other scaries. Toad or a Life Wizard? Yeah, we'll see. The Hell Cannon thing is curious. I do feel Warriors of Chaos are favored in this matchup, but it's not unwinnable for the Empire. It's not that bad. Okay, so we got you guys ready to go because they're just an amazing unit. And the Demi RORs are really good, but man, without healing on them, it feels really bad. It feels really, really bad. Toddbringer heals himself, so you don't really need to heal him. You know, you don't got to worry about that too much. We have done the Heavens Wizard in the past. Remember, we discovered the Heavens Wizard can one-shot a Hell Cannon, which is pretty badass. So that could be feasible here too. You could do like a Toddy and yeah, some sort of a combat shenanigans. Okay, my opponent's ready already. He's putting the pressure on me here. He's coming for blood. All right, so let's get a wizard. Can call the wizard out of reinforcements. So let's do this. Okay. There, yeah, that's much better. That's much better, guys. We're sitting pretty. Free company. Oh man, how could I forget these units, man? I almost forgot like my most essential unit in the Empire. That would have been bad. And yeah, got a little bit of this. Cool beans. I think we're ready. There's going to be a lot of Hellstriders. Yeah, Hellstriders are going to be a pain. Dealing with those guys is always troll. But we'll do our best, ladies and gentlemen. Any upgrades I want to get? Those guys are... That leaves me with 500 Gs. Empire Archers. Yeah, 500 will give me one more of these to call out, which is good. All right, good luck. Have fun to my opponent. Ugh, man, that's it. My build feels a little bit funky. Feels a little bit funky. Oh... Knights of the Black Rose Demi. Yeah, I didn't bring a Demi, which I might live to regret. Yeah, maybe a Demogryph would have been really good. Trying something different here. We'll see how it goes. Knights of More, so cool. I mean, Knights of the Black Rose are similar enough to Knights of More, right? I would assume they are kind of in the same deity realm. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully we don't. We might just get run over. I'm taking some risks. Taking some risks here. All right, let's see if Bastos is ready to go. And I think we're all set. Okay, so what's it going to be? We have Edge of the Darkwood, so pretty decent map for shooting. A draw? How dare he? Okay, well, we can both see each other's builds. Yeah, so might as well. Yeah, he's got pretty standard stuff. And yeah, Bastos, you could just come look at the video here. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're okay, actually. Let's invite the player here. Let's do this. His game crashed. Here. Same builds. And feel free. My build. I mean, he's going to screen my build over. All right, so let me take a screenshot here real quick. How do I do that? Do I do this tool? Okay. Because I saw his build, so it's only fair if I... Great. So I just sent him my build, so he sees it. So we're all game now. We're all even. Cool. All set. Heaven's Caster, you dirty dog. Yeah, I know. You like it. I went with the Heaven's Caster to snipe Hell Cannon. I thought because on this map you can hide the Hell Cannon behind the trees. If you look at the spawn point, like where my mouse is right here, you can hide it right there and shoot, and the Empire cannons can't hit it. So it's really actually incredibly good. But I don't know if he knows that tech. So we're gonna. Well, I don't know. Does it work? It should. I've done it before. Yeah, you park it like right here, and then it can shoot the middle. It's like right on the fringe, though, being able to reach. All right. The Zinch games have already begun. Yeah, the tactical quit. Yeah, the big MLG plays. How does the Luminarch do against Hell Cannon? Hell Cannon isn't like meta against Empire, though. I just thought he might bring it because of how good it is. So yeah, it's we obey. All right, Knights of the Black Rose will be very good against Chaos Infantry spam. They'll be incredibly strong. I think he had the big chicken as his lord. I'm not sure. 4 and 5, and we're gonna get you guys up in the vanguard to grab that point quickly. Spearmen. Yeah, it looked like warrior spam, but we have the Black Rose. They should be pretty good there. We have great swords. You know, we have tools to get through our armor, like Chaos armor. He's armor checking me though, which is smart. You know, Empire hates being armor checked. I have to make sure I don't lose my back objective. That's going to be like of uber importance. Got to make sure I don't lose it. There's going to be Hellstriders too, which will be pretty nasty. Those are hard to deal with for Empire. You can though. They're not as bad as Seekers because they don't have armor piercing. So your armor at least holds firm there, which is good. Which is very, very good. But there will be mass Hellstriders running around. The Empire endures. It does. Sigmar endures here. We'll see. Didn't mean to ready up on him so quick. Usually he's ready pretty quick, so. All right, so let's get this. Let's get Toddy and get the Black Rose moving up. I actually had a cannon in my original build. I don't know why they didn't move there. That was weird. Okay. So there they go. First Colin's going to be a greatsword, and we're going to get the Pistoliers to... Holy shit, that is a lot of dudes over there. A lot of dudes for the dude god. They might actually charge me. If they do, you know, I think I can take them. So we're going to do the charge here. We're going to call over the Pistoliers. The Free Company do charge in. They eat it a little bit. We do have the Hawk and Long Rifles coming into range, but not quite in range yet. But let's see if we can stabilize this position and chase them off. That's going to be important. Okay, Pistoliers get a good salvo. The Free Company Giga Chads are really holding, actually. They're doing a great job. And at the end of the day, that trade actually ends up going okay for us, I think. Yeah, we beat up quite a few units. Let's go ahead and charge these guys, get the Free Company maneuvering, and see if we can get a terror route on these. That'd be very, very good. And now we just keep the Black Rose Knights in and call out some Greatswords. Yes. All right, so Greatsword's going to come out. We'll call out our Wizard next because otherwise we're going to miss that. And it looks like the chicken is trying his best. But let's keep hunting here. Let's get Toddy to do this. We do have the Hawk and Long Rifles getting into range, so we'll move them up. And you and you. And let's get one Halberd. I'm getting a little carried away. But the Pistoliers, ooh, chicken actually does some work against them. Yeah, he actually does a little bit of work against those guys. Free Company Militia is still going, and Toddy's going to do battle. Let's get the Hawk and Long Rifles to start shooting here and see how this fighting goes. Could be a little bit messy with the Hellstriders coming in. Yeah, we might need to commit some heavy cav over here, actually, believe it or not. All right, so let's waste you. Let's waste you. And we end up kind of losing that fight a little bit, which is messy. But the Long Rifles are shooting away. He pulls ahead. Wow, I really thought I was going to get that, but apparently not. Okay, so we'll get our Heaven's Caster out soon. And let's get you guys to start blasting here. You guys set up here. The Knights of the Black Rose, yeah, it's going to be a hard fight. Toddy does have healing, though, which is good. So we do arrive. We do get nailed with a big old witchcraft there. And the Black Rose Knights should be able to push. Although Toddy getting absolutely wrecked here. I need him to hold, like, hardcore. Let's dodge some of the shots if we can. Hopefully his leadership will stabilize. And our Heaven's Caster will hopefully be here as well to help out. All right, so let's get you guys to start shooting here. Toddy's going to retreat. We do get some troops coming over there, but let's get our Wizard now and hopefully have something to work with. All right, so Toddy kind of got smashed up a little bit. We're going to get the Jezzails to try and take this down. They're not Jezzails. And Hellstriders are here, so let's pull back. We're definitely in a losing position right now. That engagement over there did not go nearly as good as I thought it was going to. All right, so let's pull back. Let's dodge here, get you guys back. And it looks like we mostly dodged that. And now we can go ahead and take a fight versus these guys with some spear support. Let's get Toddy over there to help out. And these two guns just kind of continue wasting this unit. Spears can move in, but man, oh man, that is a lot of stuff. We're probably going to need free company, just like over here to help out. And the wizard is going to be here soon too. All right, so you guys go charge this. Toady is going to go help out, and we're going to start needing to get some fat magic for sure. All right, so you guys fight here. And yeah, let's get some value, although there is going to be some big magic coming in, I would imagine. Knights of the Black Rose and Spears are holding pretty well, actually, believe it or not. Let's get the Great Swords up there. And we do manage to fold up a little bit of the back pressure there. Knights of the Black Rose can turn about face, deal with that. Hawk and Long Rifles need to keep shooting at the big chicken up in the sky. And let's go ahead and get a big old wind blast going right down the pipe there. That's going to be a very good one. All right. So this is where we can get back in the game a little bit. We can start value farming. Knights of the Black Rose are giga holding very well. We're going to get another one of these guys coming out. And the Hawk and Long Rifles are doing great. So you guys fight there. And yeah, let's hope for the best. All right, so we do get the big chicken a little bit smashed up. Again, we do have a Uranan's Thunderbolt, which is going to be incredibly nice. These are Chaos Warriors. So Chaos Warriors are a bit of a problem, but Chaos is definitely hemorrhaging some value now as we are getting some excellent shots downtown on those bad boys. And we'll get these Pistoliers to run in, deal with those. And the chicken is on the run. It is on the run. All right, so let's get the Knights of the Black Rose to run interference here. Chaos Warriors are still causing some trauma, but hopefully we will be able to stabilize. Let's shoot this. The problem is we're getting stuffed on value, right? This is what I had feared. He was actually paying attention there. I was hoping he wasn't, but he was. Let's get a Uranan's Thunderbolt when they're more bunched up. Let's get this. Get the Halberds moving up to the objective there, and get the Spears to go intercept these guys. All right. So yeah, Free Company Militia can fight this, although just guiding back the Chaos Warriors is going to be a little bit better. And yeah, let's get Toady to help break open those lines if possible. Let's get these Giselles back. Knights of the Black Rose should be able to fight here adequately well against Marauder Horsemen, that's for damn sure. And now we're going to get some pressure on the middle objective. So that is something, albeit I don't know if that's going to be enough, right? We'll find out. So the two Long Rifles are here. Let's get the Pistoliers to go intercept, get our Wizard to intercept too. And now we just need to find a way to get our back objective. Knights of the Giga Chad Rose are doing very, very good. And we're probably just going to need more Empire Knights to come out. Yep, just more Empire Knights. So here we can do a Uranan's Thunderbolt right on their face. Overcasted will do a bunch of damage. We are struggling on that, but we are going to get the middle objective, so that is going to be ours. Some Monstrous Infantry being called in. And, ooh, look at that Uranan's Thunderbolt, man. That spell is so underrated. It does so much damage. All right, so let's pound these Marauders. Are there any Warriors over here? It doesn't look like it. All right, so we'll go after Sartorial a little bit. Let's get the Empire Knights to come over here. Keep running interference where we can, and the middle objective does flip to us, which is great. And dealing with the mobility is going to be tough. You know, he's got that back objective on lock, but thankfully we are about to get the middle, so that's good. Let's charge here, and we need to get on you guys. That flank engagement looks totally okay. The Knights were able to get the job done here, so we're going to pull him back to the objective now and see what we can do. Let's call in another Empire Knight. Really, really nasty one right there. That was some nastiness. All right, so you guys come back, and let's get these Long Rifles retreating. We do have another Uranan's Thunderbolt, so we're going to do it. I don't know where. We need to look for a better opportunity. But the Trolls, we have Halberds here. So Halberds should be able to hold down the middle, I'm hoping. All right, so the Knights, let's see if we can get a Terror Rout on him back here. Knights of the Black Rose should be back in to deal with these Marauders and give us some capture presence there. So we're just going to have to value trade and hope that we can you know, hang, basically. Because, yeah, the opening engagement cost us a lot of momentum, which is something we definitely do not want and cannot afford. So Toady was able to get this. We might need to go for like a Lord Snipe, you know, like at some point. On the side objective, let's get the Pistoliers over there. Do we have any Vanguard Collins? We do, so let's get the Free Company heading over there too. And the Wizard. So the Wizard, the Uranan's Thunderbolts have been very, very good. I'm really liking them this game. Halberds move up. Let's fight here. And the Great Swords, unfortunately, not having a great time, as we're going to be needed here. Let's get the Pistoliers to come over there. Free Company Militia are still going. Long Rifles are back online, and let's do what we can. Yeah, Empire Knights chase you guys, and Toady needs to head over to the middle, see if he can stabilize it. Yeah, Great Swords are trying. You know, they're trying their best. Do we have any magic to use? We do. We could use a Wind Blast, but we need to see where we're going to use that Wind Blast first. And the back objective is going to be ours in a moment. And yeah, we're doing okay. It's a close game. A lot of my opponent's value is against Toady, so that's good for us. Let's get this. The Wind Blast is going to hurt those guys pretty bad. And we'll move in there, and good. So the Uranan's Thunderbolts have been nice. Let's get these guys to peel, see if we could save the Hawk and Long Rifles, but even if we don't, it's not the end of the world. All right, so arriving there, This objective looks good. We're just knocking off the Chaos Warriors. And yeah, the halberds and greatswords are not in great shape. Let's grab another one of these right here. And now we're going to need to start moving up. All right, so we do get the chase off there. And what else can we call in that's going to be good? Knights of the Black Rose are very good. I feel like I should have just gone like 4 of those freaking things. But, you know, he does have the Monsters Infantry, which are pretty good. And, yeah, a couple other things which are scary. Jezzails get knocked offline, but, you know, not before they did some good work. And the back objective does go to us. We just need to get these Chaos Warriors off the point, which Knights of the Black Rose shouldn't have a problem doing. Toadie's a little bit trapped up, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him out of here. Let's do this Wind Blast here, see if we can escape with him. And we do have the Hawk and Long Rifles back online now, so let's get them shooting here. And all these heavy cav can roll to the middle. We definitely are in a struggle city position, but never say die. You know, this is still, you know, barely a winnable game, but we are going to take our chances and start playing the back objective now. So let's get the Free Company moving over there to help out. And those guys do get wasted. What kind of shooting do we still have? Did the other guys stay online? They did. Great. So let's start pounding these Armored Chaos Trolls. You guys fight here, and you guys fight here. Let's get you guys heading to the back objective. Toadie is trying his best, and we do manage to get the back objective, so now we can sweep up towards the middle. So, you know, even though the value says we're not in good shape, I feel like we're actually okay right now. Like, we're not in a winning position, but it's not as bad as it looks, is essentially what I'm trying to say. All right, so Toad is going to come here, hopefully get these trolls, and the Chaos Warriors have somehow returned like Palpatine. They have unbreakable leadership. Absolute beasts. Greatsword still fighting. We get a lot of Marauders coming in. He's going to start Helm's Deeping, though, probably realizing that it's, yeah, we need to get out of there. That is all bad news bears. Okay, so we partially get out. Let's get the charge going here. And now we're going to do a Uranus Thunderbolt once we can figure out where the actual fighting is taking place. So we do start to get this objective, right? Like, a lot of things are coming into our favor here. Yeah, we got some warriors still over there trundling about. And now we need to get a Uranus Thunderbolt like right there. That's going to do a lot. I'm actually really liking this magic this game. I'm liking it. It's been fun. So let's get the Jezzails here. Do we have any Empire Knights? We can. If we can stabilize them, that's certainly not bad. So we're going to try. Oh, I don't have enough for those. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, why is that not working? But we do start to flip this. Those are going to be Marauder Great Weapons. So I think our heavy cav should be able to head them off. And we can start with some Great Swords waddling towards the back point. It's going to take them many years to get there, but they will eventually. Toadie and company trying, and the Knights of the Blazing Giga Chads just doing work. We need to make sure we stay on this point and flip it. So let's get these guys here, do a little bit of unsummoning. Those guys can go to the middle as well. And thankfully the trolls aren't fighting on the objective, so that's good for us. All right, so let's get you guys to shoot and shoot. Hide out in the trees. We get this objective. We have a little bit of time for the flip, but, you know, classic good game. This is very close. If maybe a little slightly cleaner play in the beginning, and we're in good shape. You know, we're in very good shape. So let's go jump on this chicken. And they're going to get wrecked. Let's get the Empire Knights to start heading over here. We do have the Free Company Militia, so we can have them start shooting at the Marauders. Halberds can move to intercept these trolls. And let's see if we can get those guys down. All right, we got some Knights of the Black Rose here. How do we want to play this? Do we swarm the back objective? I think we value trade a little bit more. I think we don't have too many choices. We're going to get these warriors and ride them up through the trees. Greatswords are heading over there, and we do get charged, but it's in the woods, which is good for us. And Toadie needs to go and get some routes over there, for sure, right? We need to just farm a little bit and go for like an Alpha Strike back cap here. So those are just Marauders. We're just going to try and farm them. Knights of the Black Rose can charge. No threat on our back objective. We can't really, can't really afford to leave that, I don't think. And let's get you guys moving up. Toadie's going to try and get a terror route on these Armored Chaos Trolls. If we can route them off the map, that's actually huge. Okay, looking good. And those Marauders do get wrecked, so let's head over here. And we can call in some Pistoliers now to move up to the middle and try and cover. We don't have enough time, I don't think, but really good game. Actually, I was losing that, but we started to scrap back a little bit. Like, we got objective control. He's on the back foot for sure, because a lot of his value is from the damage he got to the Toadbringer, right? So that's, yeah, let's go here. Get you guys moving, and do we get a terror route? We do, so they get terror routed, which is great. And we'll see if Toadie can continue on. We have our big Cav Corps coming, and we're going to battle the Hellstriders. I'm loving this Heaven's Magic, by the way. This has been great. Yeah, so we got another Free Company. They're going to waddle this way. Let's get you guys heading to the back objective as well. And cool. So now we just make a bum rush for this objective here, and we're going to try and grab it, which is going to be fun. All right, so they're going to bunch up here, so then we just nail them. Let's see how much damage this does, right? This is going to be sweet. Is it going to be a lot? Yeah, I mean, it's okay. That was not bad. All right, let's head to the objective here. Let's do this. And looks like there were some warriors lurking in that area. Let's get the Pistoliers heading over there too. So, Toadie actually got broken. Damn, that's not good. He had a good run, but it was apparently he met his end. So look at that. We just nailed those Hellstriders down. That's really good. Pretty close game. Really, really close game. I think with some cleaner, like that engagement in the beginning lost us the game. I think he got like a 2K value lead on me, man. That was unacceptable. Just throwing away my Pistoliers, letting my Lord get like half his health robbed. Like it was just absolute shit. But you know, Sigmar's a scrapper, dude. You know, he's a scrapper. All right, let's do another wind blast, and that is going to be GG. Well played. Lost track of time. Very well played. Fun game. So how did his chicken do? His chicken did good. 3,500 on the chicken. So we got to mitigate the effectiveness of the goose. Balthazar Gelt would have been better, our original Lord choice, but he's not as good at protecting your long rifles. Always is. Good luck in next rounds, G. All right, great game. That's one I don't feel bad losing. Just the blunders were very clear. The Black Rose Knights were absolute chads. I think just getting like 4 Knights of the Black Rose, like, dude, that would be metal. That would be very tough to deal with because they traded good into like everything. Hellstriders were fine, but we, you know, nothing too egregious. Still pretty good performances on them. Okay. Let's do this. But if it happens again... Okay, let's check this. Sorry, guys, just have some adminning. And looking at Toddbringer, 1,000. Gisele's did fine, 1,600. You know, I think the build was a little bit scatterbrained. Like the Pistoliers, and it was like trying to do everything a little bit. Like we tried to be gunline, we tried to be heavy cav. It was out there, but the Heaven's Caster got 1,400 value, which is great. Empire Knights, of course, you know, fine, they do their job, so no complaints there. All right, guys, GG, well played. GG, well played. Not swarming the last objective early. I don't know if we could have gotten it. Yeah, I maybe could have gotten there a little bit quicker, but he had infantry coming in. It was going to be very tough for me to get that. Toddy, yeah. The Toddy meme is old. How many of you guys remember that? Should have had the caster out sooner. It would have helped a little bit on the flank for sure. I thought I had the advantage with Toddbringer over there, but Toddbringer kind of got his butt kicked by Sartorial. I was not pleased with that. That's for sure. Okay. Let's do this. And refresh. Yeah, there was the big misplay was just throwing my Pistoliers away. Like, I just lost my Pistoliers and, like, Toddy got half-healthed. He had this superior army, and I evaluated it poorly and thought I could win over there. That was what lost me the game. Yes. Despite the value difference, we were still probably even because Toddbringer's healing, like, mitigated that, I would say. Okay, so we need to win our next game. Yeah, grenade launchers are good. I could have used grenade launchers too, but they're also very annoying to keep alive from Hellstriders, so I just wanted to use my Knights of the Black Rose as my anti-infantry pieces. Does he have better combat stats than the other Lords of Change? I'm actually not sure. It's a good question. Okay. Perfect. And then I need to fix this. Alexander's reported his score wrong 3 times tonight. It's pretty classic. Twice, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe just twice. Okay. So who was he playing against? Silvio? Okay. We'll fix. So that's fixed. And then we need to go in and get his score fixed too. All right. So that looks good. That round is correct now. And then we need to get Silvio's score too. So Silvio's up here and cool. Our chance at top 4 is not great. It depends on how well my tiebreakers go, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Largely depends on who I get paired into. Okay, so that is going to be 2. And you are going to be down to 1. Then we should be good. Great. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that match. I really did. Very, very... Warriors of Chaos and Empire is always very fun. You could do like some cool Knightly Order build too. But yeah, you got to watch out for those like Blood Beasts. I think maybe just like a wide Balthazar Gelt Hochland build could be very devastating. Like, yeah, I was too invested in like one style. I should have just gone Balthazar Gelt wide Hochland. That would have been very strong, I think. So you could do something like this, right? And go like, you know, double or even triple of these. Because Balthazar is so cheap. He really opens up a lot. You can even just avoid Pistoliers for now if you want to and get like some, like a great sword in reserve, a couple halberds, and like a Knight of the Black Rose. Like this build feels like it would be very good. And then your reinforcements would just be very, Black Rose heavy because they trade so well into Chaos Infantry. So something like this would be like a really nice opening. Yeah. No, I'm aware of how to play Tzeentch against Empire. It's basically the same. You just go shield wall with a flying Lord of Change and just cackle about. It's the exact same thing. He played very well. Bastos is always great. We always have really close games. All right. So where is this? Are we ready for the next round? Has the time come for the changer of ways? Thoughts on doing a faction primer series, like high-level overview of the faction? I've thought about it. Yeah, now would probably be a good time. The game is in a state where I don't think it's going to change again. That was always my apprehension for Warhammer 2 and 3. It's like there was constantly massive changes to domination mode and just balancing, and I was like, oh, it's like I once spent like 10 hours making a Norskin guide, and then like there's just completely dead water now. It's just like everything changed so much. Are black lines viable on those larger maps? Yeah, they are actually. Yeah, like with black lines, you need to have a very wide build, like you said. So you have like mass state troopers with black lines and like a cheaper lord. It can work. No, black lines are legit. I have beaten one of my high school football moments was when I beat Voidlaws in a tournament using the black lions. He was playing Vampire Counts into my Empire, and I was like just mowing shit down with it. Yeah, I mean he beat me like I played Voidlaws maybe like 8 times in my life, and I've only beaten him twice, but that was one of the high school football moments. Never leave home without a million rats. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, just unleash, hey, you have, rats can solve a lot of problems. They can. I think rats are very cute creatures. I like them. I like rats. I know they have a bad reputation from the bubonic plague and all that, but I'm a rat. I think rats are cool. If they lived longer than 2 years, I would totally have a pet rat. It's just, man, have like 2 years, and then that's so rough, man. Like going through the loss of an animal, like a friend, is like every 2 years. It's just I wouldn't want to go through that. Yeah. Yeah, Norska is solid, man. If they just give Norska a couple more units and like a caster lord, like a Famir lord, I mean, I think people would be happy. Norscan Ice Wolf chariots. You don't see them used too often. There was actually a time in Warhammer 3 where they were seeing some meta action. Any disease rat could carry it. Yeah. Probably Casey. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Anna is a squirrel tamer. She is. When we lived in Los Angeles, we had a squirrel in our backyard who was her friend. He was cool. Yeah, sounds good, Vosolosk. Absolutely. You're treading a fine line, rat lover in this empire. Yeah. Toddy is so good. He's such a good lord. I blundered him pretty hard that game, though. He got punched in the wiener. Yeah, he got punched in the schlong pretty good. He did. All right, let me refresh this. We got 2 games still going. So if I win my next game, Bastos is a strong tiebreaker. He gives us a chance. It's slim, but, it's there. Norska just needs a Famir themed DLC to really give them the monster mash. Yeah, that'd be cool. A Famir update would be really rad. Who are we missing in... another one I would really like to see would be Albion Warhammer. Albion Warhammer army list. Is there an army list for them? Did Albion ever get one? Oh, they have a 9th edition. Okay. So people have made an Albion army list for the 9th Age, which was the player-made continuation of Fantasy. Until Old World kind of replaced it, right? I don't think there was like ever an official Albion list or army, right? Maybe some of the deep realm nerds here would know, but how did Toddy get smashed by the Lord of Change? So it's actually a closer fight than you would think. Toddy's strong, but a Lord of Change, they're actually strong fighters. And on top of that, my opponent had help from Javelin, so he had a lot of Marauder Horsemen nearby who were just pelting Toddy. So it was bad. It was just a losing situation for me. That blunder cost me the game. Otherwise, I think we were in a good shape. Like, we started to get a lot of momentum towards the end, and we're winning most of the engagements. But, making a mistake like that against a good player in the beginning is really, really, really dangerous. Yeah. Albion had an old white dwarf army list at one point. Got it. Yeah, so Thoriel's good. I think his combat stats are like 50-50. Let me check. He's great, though. I use him all the time in my Warriors of Chaos lists. He's a strong lord choice. Yeah, 56, 56. I mean, his combat stat line is mean, dude. That is, and he's got the Rock of Inevitability. He probably was using that against me, and I just didn't notice. But I mean, yeah, Sartorial's a pimp, dude. He's a strong fighter. He's no joke. He's a metal chicken. Okay, I need Maverick Sloth to win this game like bad. If I want a chance. Maverick Sloth is currently. Have they won a game? Yeah, they won a game. So if Maverick Sloth wins this, it puts my tiebreaker up to 6, which puts me in the top 4, actually. So Maverick Sloth is like carrying my torch right now. Yeah, he's nasty. Yeah, almost 500 weapon strength. Yeah, Toddy's strong, but he's not that strong. Like, he's a good fighter, but he's still just a human. And Imperial Griffins aren't like Terminators. It's not like Lewin would have just taken that fight like a champ. Oh, why didn't I pick Greenskins for my 4th faction? I love playing Greenskins. Man, I should have played them. The Colossal Squigs, they feast. Look at them, dude. They hunger. How would you guys feel if a 40k Total War game took place during the Siege of Terra? It'd be fine. I would probably prefer not to have 30k. I do think the Horus Heresy is really cool. But I like the Xenos factions too, is my thing. Like, if we were going to get like a huge major investment from Creative Assembly and like a Total War Warhammer 3-esque title, I'd rather have the Xenos, like the Eldar and the Necrons. Like, I want to see all those things in the game. Granted, 30k would be cool. What I would prefer is if they launch Total War Warhammer 40k, and then maybe they do like a Saga type game using the exact same engine, the exact same models, and they do like a 30k, Siege of Terra spinoff or something. Like, that would be a good usage of the Saga. Would be to like a short form Horus Heresy game. Yeah. Fat rats are pretty cool, very smart. Yeah, 2 to 3 years. It's tough when they die. Yeah, yeah. Rats are pretty awesome. All right. I feel like rats are probably pretty chill pets too, right? There was a guy in my hometown who he was like, growing up, he was like our local town lunatic, and he had I mean, he wasn't like, the guy had a place to stay. He wasn't like, super wild, but he had 2 pet parrots, and he used to just walk around town with like these parrots on his shoulders, or I don't know, some sort of a bird. It must have been a parrot. I don't know. I was a kid. I don't remember too much, but basically his entire back was just perpetually covered by shit. And this guy was just like walking around town, super long hair. He used to hang out at the army surplus store, and his and these birds would just be like dumping on his back all day. And homie just did not care. He was just like, yeah, that was his jam. The Birdman, yeah. Well, there's a famous homeless guy in LA who's like the Lord of the Pigeons. He hangs out on Venice Beach, and like he sits on a throne. It's like a cardboard throne, and he just covers himself with like bird food, like bird feed, like breadcrumbs and stuff. And he's just like covered with birds, like just pigeons, and he's just covered with the birds and like their waste. Yeah. I have 2 fancy rats. They're great pets, kids. One just died 2 years ago. I'm sorry. Sorry for your loss, Davok. Yeah. Let's see. I hope you heard the NPR talk about Alberta's Canada rat policy. I have not. Yeah, it's pretty gross, Ryan, for sure. Yeah. The Pigeon Lord. Yeah, Venice Beach is it's an experience, man. There's a lot of gnarly, strange people there. Yeah, the rat thing really got us down a tangent. That's how it goes, That's how you roll. That's how you roll, man. We're just waiting on one game. It's just Impa versus Legio. And yeah, so I'm currently number 5 in the tournament. So my tiebreakers actually performed for me, which is good. So I have a decent chance. If I win my next game, I have a chance at top 4 for sure. So that's exciting. But unfortunately, it's Zinch. Should have picked Greenskins. The Pigeon Lord. I bet you I could find a picture of him online. Santa Monica Pigeon Lord. Santa Monica Pigeon Lord. There you go. Okay. No, that's not him. Santa Monica Pigeon Guy. Maybe Pigeon Guy is how I'd find him. He sits on like a throne, at least when I saw him. But this was like 10 plus years ago. I can't find him. Yeah, maybe he's not around anymore. That was ancient history. That must have been like 2011 when I saw him. So wow, oh my God, 14 years ago. Jeez. Yeah, birds would not be a good pet for me. The squawking would definitely not be conducive to like recording for a living. I couldn't find the pigeon lord. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I couldn't. I failed. There's also a guy in Venice Beach who is more famous. He roller skates around with an American flag Speedo. He's like super tan, and he always has like a boombox. So he like roller skates with a boombox and like an American flag Speedo. Yeah, he's pretty famous. There's some characters out there. A Zinch inspired thumbnail. Yeah, well, you know, it could happen. Zinch is always scheming, always watching. Watching, waiting, commiserating. You should see the rats they have in Vancouver. It had a 30-pound cat that would look small next to one of those things. Really? What's the exact thing, Original Slim, I would search to see that rat? We can look together. So what rats they have at Vancouver? I'll just search. Okay, Vancouver. I mean, that's not a rat, is it? What the hell's that thing? What is that thing? It looks like a dog. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I just searched Vancouver large rats, and this is that is not a rat. That thing has, look at the hands on that thing, dude. I mean, that thing's pretty big. That thing just looks like an obese, smaller rat. Invasive animal species in Vancouver. Okay. So you're saying the Skaven are taking over Vancouver? Yeah, that thing's pretty thick, dude. Oh my God, look at that thing. Wow, that thing is thick, dude. That's like the big chungus of rats. Master Splinter. That's Master Splinter after living in America for a year. Yeah. If that rat had come down to the United States, that's what would happen to him. By Sigmar, no. That's a nutria? Okay, yeah, I didn't think that. It's like a muskrat, nutria. Yeah. Looks like a marmot. Muskrat? Yeah, that thing's freaking huge. No wonder the Warhammer folk came up with Skaven. Yeah, seriously. Like, the hands on that little rat could operate weaponry for sure if it learned. Yeah. Let's refresh the bracket here. Okay, let me make sure they're not having any. I just got to make sure that these guys are still playing. Let me know when done. All right, so I messaged them, just making sure they're not AFK. They're like, sometimes there'll be somebody who's like at the end of a round and like an hour will have gone by and they're like, oh yeah, my opponent never showed up. I was just sitting here. Like, oh, of course. We have a decent chance at top 4, yeah. We have a decent chance. Throt, is that you? Yeah. No, America, yeah, America, definitely. I mean, I would have guessed that America would have the bigger rats because the rats in like New York City are eating the food that the overweight Americans are throwing away, like the fast food, right? So, giant New York City rat. When you type giant New York City, there's two things that come up. There's pizza and there's rat. All right. Oh yeah, those are some thick rats. Those are some thick boys. Yeah, although some of these pictures are not safe for stream, so we're yeah, oh my God, those things are ginormous. Oh yeah, there's some big old New York City rats. Yeah, the American diet can catch people off guard. Like I've noticed, like I had a friend from in college, Lingjing. He was from Beijing, and this was 2006. So he came to America from China and to go to college, and he was my next door neighbor. And Lingjing weighed like, when he came to America, he was maybe like 115, 120 pounds, like 5'4" maybe. And dude, like after a year in America, this man and all of his roommates put on like 100 pounds. Like they were thick. They got big. Like he was like 5'4", like 250, 240. It was, dude, American food is dangerous. It's. I mean, we have good, healthy food here too, but we also have accessibility to like that kind of stuff, like easy fast food. It's cheap. You know, you can get pretty thick. Yeah. New York City rats are rat kings. Yeah. Yeah, they're scary. These guys must be having like a laggy duel of fates. So my apologies, but we'll be getting to the 4th round. Hopefully you don't mind the rat discussion. When I lived in Singapore, we went to an American restaurant and they had a warning on it that said, warning, we serve American portions. That's so true. It's a portion thing. Yeah, like it's a portion thing. Like in America, the portions at restaurants are colossal compared to other countries. When I was in the United Kingdoms, the UK, they had some big portions too. But like Poland has very like good portions. Like it fills you up. It's hearty. It's good, but it's not too much. But when you go to like American restaurants, or the UK was not quite as much, but in America, yeah, portions are big. I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Portions are not the only variable, but it's a big variable for sure. Street food in China is not that bad for you. Yeah. Yeah. I bought pickles the other day and they had yellow dye in them. Yeah, no, for sure. There's a lot of other variables too. I don't think an orc can survive US diet. Probably could. Orcs can survive anything. They're just like, all right, let me message this other lad. Okay, I lost. We're done. Sounds good. GG's. All right. So that was the last game. Scores reported, advancing, and now the changer of ways is upon us. Yeah, Texas portions are next level. Now, and the thing is, like, a lot of Americans will, like, massively put on weight in their 30s because, like, your metabolism slows down really heavily, but you can get away with it in your teens and 20s, right? I feel like there's a reason so many of our athletes are so big. The corn-fed diets, yeah. Okay, this is a little bit sus here. Let's advance to Swiss. All right. But yeah, no, for sure. I mean, you can put on size. I lived down in Georgia. I used to work in an eye doctor's office in Boyhada. I learned that we were like the third largest group of people with diabetes in the country. The Wilford Brimley, diabetes. Yeah, no, it's serious. It'll get you, man. Welcome to Applebee's. Oh, dude, Applebee's. My beloved sponsor. Applebee's, if you're watching, if there's a corporate Applebee's employee watching right now, reach out. Let's talk. That's my favorite story ever. That's like the most American thing ever. You work for like a corporation, you get employee of the year, you make them hundreds of thousands of dollars beyond what they pay you, and then they give you a $15 Applebee's gift card for all of your efforts. That's like the most American experience ever, you know? Yeah. It's like, maybe they would just give me a day off. Like, oh, yeah, we're going to give you like 2 days off. It's like, no, $15 Applebee's gift card. Let's go, dude. American bread has increased calories. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, no, American bread is not as good as European bread. That's for sure. No, you're good. Yeah, the website's just lagging. I think people are trying to spam refresh it. Hopefully people calm down. Let's check here. Thank you. Now we just got to wait for the brackets to appear and we should be good. So stop refreshing the website if you guys could. I'll just let it go. Turin definitely doesn't harbor a grudge over that. I do. It is in the book, but I don't really harbor a grudge because it's just more of a funny story, you know? Yeah. You should host a Warhammer tournament with all the greats and make the grand prize a $16 Applebee's gift card. Well, the problem is so many of the great players don't live near an Applebee's. Like, is Applebee's even in Europe? Try working in EMS. Get work to the bone. Oh my God, that's one of the worst things, dude. Yeah. Like firefighters and police officers get paid a decent amount in the United States. Definitely, you know, enough to live on and, you know. But dude, the ambulance crew, those guys get disgustingly underpaid, as well as teachers. Teachers in America, it's like, it's so awful. Yeah, it's awful. Okay, Goblins, round 4 is live. All right, let's see if we can close out on a win. If not, you know, hey, we're 50-50, ain't too bad. And we got the Space Pope here is our opponent. Good luck, have fun. All right. So let's see what the rock is cooking. So we are going to be on Tzeentch, the Changer of Ways. And the map is going to be what? What is it going to be? It is going to be Glade of the Everqueen. Cool map. It's a great one. Yeah, but oh my God, ambulance drivers and ambulance crew get horribly underpaid in our country. It's really bad. Public school teachers get reamed. I mean, even private schools pay really low too, from what I understand. The Padawan, will I be your Padawan? Oh yeah, I mean, hey David, if we do a tournament like that, absolutely. If I do, we'll figure it out. Not too bad if you're willing to go Title 1. I have no idea what that means, but you could explain it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could have like something like where every country has a Haggard prize. So if you win in America, you get Applebee's. If you win in Europe, you get like whatever the equivalent is in your country, right? We would evaluate that. Okay, so are we facing Bretonia? Give it time to load. You Brits. We might have Bretonia here, I'm not sure. Okay. Yes, good luck. Wow, okay, so we got Bretonia versus Tzeentch. 2 underdog factions. So Bretonia, have they been coming up in the win rate? Bretonia is actually not the lowest win rate. Oh, shit. Somebody's bringing the Bretonian win rate up. All right, they heard me talking smack. Look at this. Bretonia is at a 46% win rate. All right, who is the dirty dog that's making Bretonia function well? You're going to keep them from getting buffed. Tzeentch is at a 37% win rate. Okay, this should be interesting. Let's go. Let's get it. Tzeentch, the changer of ways. All right. This is going to be fun. I'm very, very excited for this. Now, what magic do I want to bring here? Dude, I have so many cool choices. Yeah, it's all Plague Penguins, but also Space Pope. Space Pope is a great player. And Space Pope is 2-1 today with Bretonia. So clearly there's some sauce here. You know what I'm saying? And there's some cooking. Giving an Applebee's gift card to the winner has the same impact as a stream key to... I should... If somebody near me won... Like, if somebody won the tournament who, like, lived close to me, I would totally hit him up to go to, like, Applebee's together. We could celebrate that together. Greenskins are hard to play. Yeah, they could be unforgiving, for sure. Oh, man, I really want to use the Changeling, but I also want to win this game. You know? Like, I want to win it. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to get this. And we are going to do it. Do it. All right. That looks fine to me. I have to root against me. How dare you, dude? Tzeentch is an underdog faction too. Come on. Tzeentch is 37% right now, dude. They're in the dregs a little bit, you know? Okay, so we're going to get you guys. And let's get you. Get them in there. Yeah. I don't hate it. Long-time follower, but first time watching a live stream. Super stoked to watch a tournament while assembling Fellbats. Oh, dude. The freaking new Age of Sigmar vampires look so good. That almost tempted me. I was like, you remember that scene in Walk Hard where like his friends are like, you know, doing the stuff. They're like, oh no, you don't want none of this. Like, yeah, dude, the new zombie dragon looks so good. It looks so good. Thank you, Sammy, for the donation. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, Space Pope is really cool. That's true. I respect rooting against me for Space Pope. He's a Chad, so. Yeah, boy, that looks all right. Now, Changebringers in this matchup, potentially good. Potentially good. Definitely not terrible. And let's go ahead and throw you guys in there. And a unit of Furies maybe would be good. God damn, these units are expensive. I'm cutting half real bad, Dewey. Oh, I love that shit. It's so funny. Okay. I've done been halved. Yeah. I think we could work with this. I think it's a pretty badass build, I do dare say. We got some absolute Chad elements in this build. Okay. Now, what's it going to be aside from this? Yeah, they're good. This unit's good. I mean, I got all the nastiness that one could want. Forsaken are kind of cool for getting up in the objectives quickly. Oh, dude, how could I neglect my favorite unit? Oh. Yes, one of my favorite units, I should say. Okay, so very awkward expenditures here. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty small army, but hopefully it'll do the job. Yeah, Furies are good. These things are good. It's pretty damn cool. How can I save a little bit of money, though? This will give me enough for anything else. 300 plus... Oh, we have to bring that. That's just too good to skip on. Okay. I think we're all right. We can get this as well. Call it a day. And good luck, have fun. GLHF. Let's see what we got. Dude, I like Tzeentch. I think Tzeentch is good. The Book of Gambling. Not the Book of Gambling. I'll be right back. Yeah, by the way, yeah, Sammy, once again, thank you for the donation. And let me pull those up. So, our vampires. Yeah, these things are freaking good. Where are they? Where's the new zombie Warhammer community? Warhammer community. Because that is a faction, if I were to get back into Age of Sigmar, I would definitely take the dive with the undead. I love painting undead models. I think they would be really good. All right, I'm looking for the zombie dragon. Where the hell is it? Warhammer community zombie dragon. No, that's the old one. Where's the new one? Come on, dude. Okay, here we go. I don't know what website this is, but this thing is freaking awesome. Check this out. Dude, look at this thing. It's so good. So this is the new zombie dragon. Lovely, some ad playing in the background, classic. Yeah, and then you got the new vampire lord on horseback and like the new white king on horseback. It's so good. All right, I have to close this because I don't want my stream to get karate chopped. If like that ad is playing and it has copyrighted music in it, the whole stream would get shut down. So, dude, it looks so good. Yeah. I got all my armies for Old World. You know, I got Warriors of Chaos, Empire, Tomb Kings, and Chaos Dwarves. Pretty geared out. And check out this build. How heavy metal is this? Agents of Change. Warriors of Tzeentch. So we got the halberds on the periphery. We got halberds in the secondary with shields in front, because shields can battle his infantry a little bit better. Couple of skirmishers, not too heavy duty on them, just two. Just to, you know, grab the objectives and give me some control. Yes. And inspired by Boss Toss, I brought Sartorial the Ever Chicken with Searing Doom. He's, you know, honestly, this thing is a good enough fighter to, you know, fight quite a bit. So, and plus, if people surround it, you can use Searing Doom on yourself or Final Transmutation and really, really punish them. So, should be a-okay. All right, so Bretonia here. Oh, he's got a cool banner. I'm in trouble. Centaurs of Tzeentch. Screamers. I do have the Changebringers as well, and Chosen Halberds, which are just the ultimate Chad pick. So he went with a Air Force to stop the Changebringers, which is smart. So I probably just won't call them in until they're dealt with, or you know, never. We'll see. These guys are going to move up. We're going to grab this objective, and yeah, now we're gonna get ready to rock and roll. So Pegasus Knights will be pretty good against me. Granted, I do have the Screamers, which can punish them a little bit. And on the back objective here, I'm going to go ahead and get a spear unit, move them up 2 holds. So they're going to go and help out on this point a little bit. Great. So we got this. And Chicken needs to just waste ammo now. So we're just going to do campaign tactics, just juke. You guys want to watch some high-level campaign gameplay? This is how you do it. You literally just click back and forth. All right. So we eat some shots on shields, which is good. We want to waste ammunition onto the Protoss shields and then regenerate them. So we're going to go continue trying to waste some ammunition there if we can. And now we have a wall of armor coming up. He does call in the, what's it called? The foot squares. It's a good choice. I like that. I'm going to need to use my nasty magics on them to deal with them. All right, so moving on up. It's mass foot squires, which is pretty cool. Centaurs of Tzeentch can kill them, though. That's going to be the game plan. And yeah, heavy metal Tzeentch build. I mean, who wants to watch Marauders? Warriors are so much cooler, so... You know, what the hell's... Dude, the pathing with range units in this patch is so freaking haggard. I hope they fix that shit, because it's so janky, dude. And these guys decided not to move also, so that's unfortunate. All right, so we're going to be there soon. And Lewin is looking in the trees. He's out and about scouting. We'll go ahead and get some Centaurs of Tzeentch, call them in. And we're going to pull you guys over here to fight a little bit. And we're going to see where they decide to land. All right, so moving up, we'll get 1 halberd unit to defend that. And make sure we don't lose that point. Get some of these guys moving over, get you moving over as well, and soon we're going to be engaging against the main force. Okay, so you halberds need to move over here to this point. Let's get you guys moving, and the javelins stand at the ready, General. We got to watch out for the foot squires, though. They will trade pretty well into us, so we need to get our big chicken over there and go cause some havoc. All right, so Centaurs of Tzeentch, let's get them out there, get ready to charge. And how are we going to deal with this? Yeah, let's move you guys onto the point there, see if we can mitigate that capture. I don't want to lose that point. That would be very, very Bronzodia. All right, so we're going to get here. We're going to slam them in the front and do this. And then we're going to get a rear charge on them as well. So pulling back, we do manage to hold on to the point there, which is great. And now we're going to get you around the back. So let's do a little Searing Doom right here. Wait for that to go, and then we're going to do a rear charge, which should be pretty money. All right, so that's going to wreck that unit. They're going to get pounded by that, but so am I to an extent, but I think it's a favorable trade for me. Then we rear charge in, wreck those guys, call it a day. All right, so looking good. Let's get these skirmishers over here. And yeah, looking great. We're going to get another Centaur of Tzeentch because they're very good in this matchup. So that unit is broken. And these halberds are going to move up and go fight these Knights of the Realm. Lewin's going to be chasing us, but we need to make sure he doesn't catch us. We got to make sure he doesn't get the goodies. All right, so halberd boys, let's go up and chase them a little bit. Chicken is getting caught by something. I don't know what was slowing him down, but we're going to use the Rock of Inevitability here. And that will debuff everybody below us. And honestly, I think another Searing Doom right here is going to be really devastating against my opponent. So let's call it a day. All right, so he lands on the ground. Centaurs of Tzeentch are going to get a big charge. Oh, that's going to be so much damage. Oh, it was so much. Centaurs of Tzeentch counter charge here. And great, I think Screamer's next. Dude, we just clobbered him right there. Absolutely clobbered him. Oh man, that was money. All right, so let's get our skirmishers to continue doing their thing. Centaurs of Tzeentch do land here, and we do break open this position, so let's get these Centaurs over here. I could have sworn, wow, they actually broke one unit. Okay, interesting. So I'm going to do this, get the Screamers coming out. They're going to go help with these, and then when those die, we can call in the big guns. You know, we can call in the heavy hitters there. All right, so looking good, and the other mobility has come back, so let's get them around the side and charge into, yeah, we need to figure this out. I think another bombardment here on these guys would be nice. Looking great, but that spell was pretty fat, and we need to get these guys back because that's just a bad news bears fight. All right, so Screamers come over here. Let's do this, and you guys turn around and fight. And Chicken can get in there, but it's a little bit dangerous. These are going to be Knights of the Lionhearted, so let's come back here and collapse on this, and hopefully start to win this fight. So I do have the army ability. We got Screamers coming in, and Centaurs have done pretty well. Most of the big scaries have been beat up, and there's the Screamers. Good. So Screamers will trade well here. I think we're going to go ahead and put a Final Transmutation on those guys just to really give them the biz. And it looks like they're going to be coming around the side here. So what can we get that's going to really be helpful? I mean, Zangors will provide some bodies, but the Final Transmutation there is good. We do nail the Pegasus Knights, and the two Centaurs of Tzeentch are dogpiling there and doing great work. All right, so forming ranks. Let's do this. Pull back a little bit. Home point is under threat. Let's go get our Chicken over there to go help out and park you guys right there to make sure nothing goes too south. We can commit to the fight here. We have another Searing Doom. We can do this, and looking pretty good so far. Although it's a close game. It's a close game. Definitely is. All right, so the Chicken's going to land. Hopefully we get a terror out there. We do get another savage bombardment right there, and our Chicken is able to get in there and start bonking heads. Let's get another Zangor coming out of the deep vanguard here, and yeah, that position looking great. So now we can call out the Changebringers if we want. Let's use the Rock of Inevitability here. You know, a little bit of debuffing is good. Let's run away, and he actually attacks us with Yeoman, but we should be fine there. All right, so the Mobility Core is won. Zangors have done their thing. Let's get these Severed Giga Chads. Are they still around? They are. And get them to come help out on this point. I need to run away, though, because if I lose my Chicken, I lose the game. So I do not want to be losing my Chicken here. All right, so Zangors, get you guys up on the point. Centaurs of Tzeentch can go slam into you guys. And just run this Chicken around. Yeah, just run around with it. You know, have a good time. Unsummon those warriors. And hope for the best. So we do kind of get lured into a bad situation there. We're going to keep running away and just using our magic. So we got to be on point with that. Zangors are arriving, but we have spears. We have lots of goodies. We're definitely in a more commanding position. So let's go get you guys here. And we need to unsummon one of the Centaurs of Tzeentch at least. Okay, so they're good. Lewin's going to get in there and party. I could use the Tzeentch army ability right here. Probably be pretty good, actually. That would wreck a lot of those units. All right, so where are the Centaurs? Yeah, come back here, run down the Knights of the Lionhearted. Severed Claw is going to be unstoppable on this point. It's going to be brutal. And probably to save up for another Final Transmutation, let's get Zangors heading over here. And I think a Chosen Halberd could be a fun pick too. You know, I don't hate that. I think they could be pretty disruptive. Oh, that army ability did good though too. That wrecked all those Foot Squires. That was really good. So even though the value is close, I do have the shields, right? So that's something that's not factored in. A lot of my opponent's value has been against shielded units. We see more Pegasus Knights being called in, and now it is time for the Giga Chosen Halberds to close the game out. Let's go. All right, so they're going to come over here, and now we're going to pull back. Yeah, we don't need to fight over there. We'll just let these warriors fight. Let's just play cautious, keep running with our Chicken, who's getting hunted very heavily. And do we push his home point? You know, is that something we want to do? I'm not sure. Lewin has an absolute hard-on for this Chicken. So we're going to run over here and call in some Screamers. In the bushes, he's got some Cav that have come back. Let's do an unsummon here. Let's get these Halberds, the Severed Claw, to go anchor that point, actually. And then we just pull back and, you know, anchor this one with the Chosen unit. So the Chosen are going to be, like, impossible for him to kill. Absolutely brutal, right? Let's get you guys coming in. We're going to call you, keep running. We're going to use the Rock of Inevitability to create some distance, because we are getting hit pretty damn hard. Let's call these Halberds back. And cool. So we're pretty okay right now. Yeah, we do get the fight there. Potentially going to use a Final Transmutation if I have to, but the Screamers are doing great work. He's going to move in and, you know, 2v1 this. And I'm going to go ahead and overcast and get him with this. So we're going to do this. Wait till they come in. Click on the Pegasus Knights. And that's going to be brutal damage, guys. It's going to be brutal damage. So, yeah. Good stuff. Awesome. We get a lot of spell damage there. It's going to hit both those units and allow my chicken to create distance. Collins, I think we just wait for Centaurs of Tzeentch. Yeah, 100%. So we got the Halberds. We're going to sit them back here. Sit you guys back here. And see what they decide to do. Yep, nice. That was good HP damage. Good luck getting the Chosen off the point. That's for sure going to be difficult. That's going to be very, very nasty. And Severed Claw can kind of just waddle between the 2 points. Those are the Holy Wardens, so not too concerned about them. And the Pegasus, they're going to have to descend on the engagement here, but not going to be easy. We do have the dreaded Halberds. So he's back to chasing my chicken. He wants it bad. I respect that. Centaurs of Tzeentch should be able to come in and cause havoc now. I don't really have any magic left. I do have another Tzeentch army ability, though, so that's very good. All right, so Severed Claw is going to move here. We're going to keep running with the chicken. And Centaurs of Tzeentch should be able to rear charge in and just smash a lot of these units. I'll use my Tzeentch army ability soon. Chosen take 0 damage. And now we have a big blob fight, which is exactly what I want. Oh, man, what happened to my chicken? How did he get caught? Oh, my God, is he slowed? Sword of Couronne? What the hell is that? I don't know. That doesn't slow. I mean, I know what Sword of Couronne is, but it's not a slowing item. It's weird. All right, so let's do the Tzeentch army ability here. I might lose my chicken. There's a high likelihood he's going to die. Why is he so slow? Why is Lewin so fast? What's slow? Oh, is it? Oh, it's the Heaven's Lore passive. Oh, cool tech. Yeah, but that army ability just tracked him pretty good. He just got the dirty from that. He's using the Heaven's Lore passive to catch me. How cool is that? Let's get the Zangors in there and keep running around with the chicken. You use the Rock of Inevitability. Get a Screamer in there to try and save my chicken. There's no way. Yeah, he just got punished by the magic there pretty bad. And, like, the Chosen are just going to be absolute units to deal with. Zangor's smashing the Holy Wardens. It's because he didn't have the attack order on the right unit. Okay. Yeah, humans are endurance hunters. That's true. Yeah, that's true. We have the Severed Claw nearby. He's going to this point, so we're just going to head over there. And we do get Louis a little bit trapped up here, so we're going to keep juking through this unit of Screamers. You guys back on the point here, just calling another Centaur of Tzeentch, which they're in a good place now. Centaurs of Tzeentch are strong, but like you can see them, they've been dying. They're not what they once were. All right, so you guys finish off the Pegasus Knights. We're going to keep juking here. Let's get you down. I mean, we are getting to the point where we win on one objective, which is pretty massive. We do see a Foot Squire coming in, so Foot Squires will be a little bit troublesome, but overall, this Goose has been a huge problem. I don't think calling in any Changebringers is going to be good. I don't have the air to really get away with it. Let's get you guys here, get you guys fighting there. Keep going after Louis. And yeah, we definitely just get some more mobility out and get those guys back out, cycle them. All right, so yeah, that's a little bit frightening. We do have a unit of Foot Squires coming, but I think the Zangors can, with the Halberds, we can get the Zangors behind them and then flank them, and that should be pretty nasty. We want to run Lewin off into the Shadow Realm somewhere if we can. My chicken's pretty close to breaking, so he could definitely go down here if we're not careful. Severed Claw and Chosen Halberds, there's 0% chance my opponent gets that objective. It's just not going to happen. So I need to just get to the point where I win on one. So we're going to sandwich these Foot Squires. Okay, my chicken did die. So eventually Lewin, with the Heavens passive, did get his prize. So he was able to get his goodies. Well played. See if we can catch him slipping here. That'd be nice. Get Severed Claw coming out there too, but I don't think we're going to. Call some Furies just to chase down these Peasant Archers and stuff. That'd be not bad. All right, so back and back you go. Foot Squires are getting wrecked. So let's go over there to support. You guys, we got Knights of the Realm coming in, so I could just value trade with them. Although, yeah, you know what? Let's just get these guys here. That's going to be Bread City. We'll just kill his Knights. And his home objective, he's got Foot Squires on it, but for sure, I think I'm just going to win on 1 point. It's a close game value-wise, and he does have Lewin. My Lord is dead, so there's a couple variables that are not going in my favor. We should win this fight, though. Yeah, you see the Centaurs of Tzeentch dying pretty quickly here? Definitely good. Okay, so we got Chosen on the back point, and do we call the chicken back in? I don't know. It's a tricky choice. We should be winning against these Knights of the Realm, but they're actually holding up very, very well. I'm impressed. Halberds are doing great. Furies are there. We need to mitigate his capture here, so I'm just going to call in a Marauder Horseman just to come and, press some capture weight. These Knights of the Realm actually defeating the Centaurs of Tzeentch pretty decisively, even while fighting other units. Yeah, see, so, yeah, the nerfs definitely were adequate on those guys, it would seem. So now we win on just one objective. So we just hunker down with frigging Severed Claw and all these nasty units here, and I think we're okay. We're going to just try and provide a little bit of utility here, just to buy some time. You see how it, like, every moment we can buy like this is super good, and our Furies do get caught there. So Lewin cackling it up, but the Halberd Warriors are doing good. We're going to run you back there. Keep chasing these guys off into no man's land. Just keep running circles around this point for as long as possible. And Severed Claw plus Chosen, they don't really care too much about the leadership situation. And we're just going to Benny Hill around this point. This is classic domination tactics. Yeah, but we used all our magic. We had crazy good magic this game. Yeah, Bretonnia's been making a bit of a comeback lately, huh? People have been really, really enjoying him. Maybe the dreaded Bretonian meta is upon us. All right, so we're going to land you guys on the ground, move the Halberds over there. Marauder Horsemen are doing great, by the way. They're just trundling and trolling so hard. Halberds were able to win, which is huge. We got Zangors coming in. But yeah, now we can just hunker down to the back point if we want to. Okay, so Sever Claw's there. We probably could even still contest Objective 3 if we want, but I don't think we need to. I think we could just hunker down on the home point. Cackle all the way to the bank. Screamers are still feasting. Let's get these Furies to go, see if we can catch them too. And I don't hate the idea of another Horseman coming in. Yeah, they're just annoying. Although they're very low leadership because of my Lord being gone. All right, so Bretonnia gets momentum on the objective, but it doesn't matter. We're yielding it on purpose to go to the other point. And now we just hunker down. Yeah, just send out just waves and waves of dudes for the dude god. A lot of spears, a lot of pointy sticks. Bretonnia does not like those things. And we can unsummon you. Get Zangors back in the pool. Marauder Horsemen are in good shape. We do manage to catch those Knights of the Realm. And now it is time for the last hoorah. You know what? Let's keep these guys. We could probably actually use them here. Yeah, that's so much to get through, though, man. That is so much. And I have the Horsemen and the Screamers and company. It's going to be a lot. The Searing Dooms were brutal. I mean, absolutely brutal. We did so much damage with those this game. Ready for ruin. All right, so we have these guys. Let's call them out. All hands on deck, although, just unsummon them. Get them back. At this point, I guess we just keep all hands on deck here. So we could attack the Pegasus Knights. Let's attack them here. Get the Furies over there to help out. We have the Halberds on the point. My opponent has a couple seconds left, but we have 10 capture weight coming up of Spears, which will counter all of his cav. And the Screamers have engaged here. Spears are going to be arriving soon. Let's go push these guys with these Severed Chads. And yeah, the chicken did good. I bet you he got good value this game. I bet you he was pretty solid. All right, so staying on the point. Yeah, he gets a little capture weight on us, but it's fine. We're going to get these Spears and these Spears, and we're going to be A-okay. So he charges in. Louis trying his best. Tentacles of Tzeentch for sure on Vanguard are going to be the next call-in. And I could always throw my guys on the point for capture weight too. All right. Yeah, it was a good game. The Foot Squires were cool. I mean, definitely effective. But we countered most of them with our bombardments. 3,300 from the Arch Chicken. Yeah. And the Severed Claw, they didn't really get a chance to shine because he kited them mostly, but they were good. Centaurs of Tzeentch, they were summoned like 2 or 3 times, and they only got 1,200 value. So my opponent traded well against those, which I was surprised about. So maybe just using Screamers. Although, man, that fast armor-piercing mobility is so good. It's so good. Knights of the Realm were big performers, too. Pegasus Knights, we kind of shut down. GG, well played. All right, so we have a chance at top 4 now. It's slim, but honestly, I'm very happy with tonight's performance. It was a good run. Played some really strong players. I mean, I would say all of our opponents were pretty good. And let's see what we got. All right, and report that. That's going to be the Tzeentch versus Bretonnia. All right, and there we have it. Everchicken was good. Yeah, I mean, the Searing Dooms were just so money. We had like several blobs we just annihilated with Searing Dooms. We are technically in top 4 right now, but if we take a look. So let me show you. Boss Toss, Martin, Ash, and myself. But there's still a lot of games to be played. So we have a couple games unfolding, which is probably going to boot me out of top 4. I suspect there's somebody else here. So who did I play against? I think none of these guys. I did not play Blood Penguin. Boss Toss probably won his game. Maverick won and Boss Toss won. So two of my tiebreakers won. My other tiebreaker was who? Ridley. Yeah, is Ridley still playing? Come on, Ridley. You can do it. I think Ridley may have dropped. Oh, no, Ridley lost their game. Went out on their shield like a champ. But yeah, we have a chance at top 4. Like, we're in it. We just need no more tiebreakers for the other players, and hopefully it'll stay this way. I held up my end of the bargain. You better win the tourney. I do. My semifinal factions, I went to my Chorfs. It's tough, for sure. Close one, though. I have Chorfs, and who else do I have in semis? Okay. You get win. Okay, so Morbidius. Okay. I mean, we didn't manage to finish the match before the first time to go. Feels weird. So it would count probably as a little bit of adminning, and let's go ahead and drop this player. Hope you had fun in other games. All right, cool. So we're all set. Now we just hang tight, and then what do we got in the semis and finals? I have Nurgle and Chaos Dwarves. Pretty good factions, honestly. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Great games tonight. Got a 450 kill game with Croak against vampires, dude. Send me the replay, Maverick, please. Send that to me. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, man, the Bretonian win rate on the rise. These are some forbidden times we live in. All right, let's see if I made top 4. If not, no worries. I want to see my Changeling Croak. Changeling Croak work one of these days. Oh, that's badass. I like that. Okay, 1 game. Did I stay in top 4? Yes, it looks like I did. Yeah, it looks like it. We gotta see what's cooking here. Although I think, yeah, let me see. Read the description. Okay, yeah, looks fine. So far, so good. I want to see a Changeling Croak. I am so game for that. That is really the forbidden tech. Where would that work? Yeah, maybe against like vampires or something. We just gotta wait to see the last game here. Boss tossed me round 1. Dude is a monster tonight. Yeah, he's very good. He's very, very good. I got Nurgle next on a Ragnarok lair. Great. So the Sensei Padawan tournament. Okay, I'll see what we can do, but we need to have some conditions for like. Oh, you just got bumped out of the top 4 because you lost the corn mirror. Well, that's what you get. That's what you get for picking corn. It's your penance. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's close. How was your tiebreakers, Harrison? Oh yeah, your tiebreakers are a little bit weaker, for sure. Yeah, I didn't pick Corn tonight. Corn is a very safe pick, though. They're very good. I picked Nurgle in the semis, which is actually really stupid because everyone picks Corn in the semis. So there's a high chance of Nurgle into Corn, which is a horrific matchup. But we're going to try our best. Yeah, tell him, Turin. That's right. That's right, Silvos. That's right. Really miss your old intro music? So do I. What kind of dono would be needed as an offset to get the hype music back? Oh, man, Weber. I don't know. Web. The problem is I stopped using it because I was afraid that I would, like, it was... Usually companies don't care if you use the game soundtracks on YouTube, but it's up to them, right? So if the Doom company ever decided they wanted to karate chop me or karate chop anybody using the Doom soundtrack in any video, they could. No, although they don't normally care because, you know, it's like a symbiotic relationship, but I'm not playing Doom, so yeah. Slosser spamming boats. Nice. Check it out here. Thank you, Sloth, for the replay. Just waiting for this. And we will see what's going on. And it looks like we're all set. All right. So refreshing here. Will ogres be banned forever? I don't know. I hope that Thunder Tusk gets like fixed soon. Yeah, that would be ideal. What about medieval renditions of Doom songs? Yeah, I mean, hey, that could work. I mean, I do have a new channel intro coming. Zyphos is working on it, I think. I have to check in with him. It's been a while. I got, me versus Ash. All right, let's do it. So top 4 is set. Top 4 is set. Imagine getting the Chad Chowie in the grand finals. Oh, that's not a good grand final pick either. All right, Ash 007 versus myself. And then we got Martin versus Bastos. That is a very sweaty game down there too. All right. Okay. I don't know why it's not working. There we go. And let's go ahead and get Ash. Ash has been crushing it. I haven't played them though. I'm hoping they're not on B-Spend. All right, top 4. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, Ash has been crushing it lately. Absolutely pound town. They karate chopped the actual composer of the music, so I heard. Yeah. Yeah. I do have a new. Is he Bretonia? Please tell me it's Bretonia. Oh God, give me more Bretonia. Oh God, it's Korn. No, I told you it was gonna happen, dude. Oh God, I do not. This is what my worst fear. Nurgle has been really struggling into Korn lately, so I'm like dreading this right now. Oh, Anakin, I'm too weak. No, Creative Assembly doesn't care if we use their music. They've said it's okay, like directly. So I know that's fine. So maybe I just need to find like a really good Total War soundtrack song, but Zyphos is this is a counter matchup nowadays. It's rough. Yeah, we're in struggle city here, but no reason to give up. We're gonna fight hard and make them work for it. Yeah, Harrison's laughing at me. I was laughing at Harrison, and now it's my fault. I knew this because the way to win a Pick 6 tournament is to counter Khorne in the semifinals. It works like a charm. If you pick Warriors of Chaos or you pick High Elves, they can both beat Khorne pretty consistently in my experience. You're going to be in good shape. But the Hellforge Bellowers are banned, so I don't need to worry about getting Hell Cannon too badly, right? Yeah, so that at least, I have that going for me. All right. So let's do this. Looking good. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Cut that. All right, great. Harrison just cackling it up at me right now, dude. Just the villainous Harrison. Okay. So how are we going to do this? I think these guys are the way. Nurgling spam? Yeah, I don't know about that. Nurglings in reserve are certainly good. They can get the job done. I have like a weird theory about this matchup that I'm going to be trying to fulfill here, but no idea how it's actually going to go. Okay. So let's get this man. Yeah, I'm starting to like the way this is cooking. I think these, I'm pretty sure Nurgle Furies like lose to the Khorne ones, which is super troll. So like you just have that fat disadvantage out of the gates. A blob, yeah, blob. I mean that's one of Nurgle's perpetual answers is just when in doubt, blob it up. When in doubt, you throw in the big thick blob. Is it time for Papa Kugath? He's a little bit slow. He's a little bit precarious, I think. Okay, let's get some of these guys. Rot Knights in this matchup, probably too risky because of the Corn Gores. Minotaurs of Corn are a problem. They are very menacing. They're very menacing indeed. It's Kugathan time. I'm like getting a little bit experimental with this build. You know, getting a little bit crazy. I think that's good. You could work too, maybe, for a little bit of this, a little bit of that. How can we effectively deal with those? Is Epidemius is all right. He's definitely not useless. You know, he's got his tricks, he's got his schemes. But this is a pretty cursed matchup. I'm definitely not looking forward to this. It's winnable though. It is winnable. Okay, so there's that, and then there's these guys, which I think are viable enough here to use. The skull cannons are annoying. The soul grinder shots do nothing against the skull cannon. I'm not even that worried about skull cannons. It's not my fear at the moment. Yeah. There's other things that I fear more. Just send the Nurglings to... Yeah, no, they're coming, dude. The Nurglings will feast. There's going to be at least 2 Nurglings in the build. That's like pretty standard, I would say. All right, let's see how cheap I can get you to cost. Okay. What other abilities can we maybe bring here? Oh, just can't quite get there, man. It's so close. And that is 200 gold. Oh, just stop. Why are you doing this to me? All right. I think that looks pretty good. Marlin Scarbrand. Scarbrand's not that much of a threat. He's good, but I think that he's not even that problematic. He doesn't frighten me too much. Okay, so what do we have to worry about? Yeah, oh, those guys are actually good in this matchup too. That's right. Yeah, there's all sorts of things that are a little bit scary. Yeah, and then the damage difference. I think we need to switch it up here. Get some of these guys moving in. Let's just get the abilities we really want. Yeah, there you go. Just going full hog here, guys. There we go. All right. That's cleaner. The Barons of the Bog. Ba with the bog. The bang, diggy, diggy. Almost ready. I have to be very careful here because this is a hard matchup. This is pretty cursed right now. All right, that'll do, pig. That will do. Our Rot Knights? Yeah, no, I like the Rot Knights here. I think they're good. They're expensive though, man. The riders, they're very pricey. All right, good luck, have fun. Let's see how this goes. Hoping Highlander Henry Cavill is going to be good. Yeah, it should be fun. He definitely has the physique for it, you know. I'm a Henry Cavill enjoyer. I like his work. He's fun. He's one of us, man, you know. One of us. A bunch of creepy nerds chanting that. You gotta love it. Is it Toad time? There will be a Toad. Yeah, there's gonna be some Toad action. I can assure you, the Toads will rise. You got this? It's possible. I've won this matchup before. I actually beat Oishi on this matchup a while back. That was some wild shit, actually. In that matchup, I used Tamarcon. It was Tammy. Yeah. Because Tamarcon wrecks Valkia, so you can get some witchcraft. But this, I'm trying something different that is more catered around this map right now. He's one of us, but basically looks like a Greek god of beauty. Yeah, he's like the. we're all the unwashed Cretans in the pit worshiping the idol, you know. The golden idol. Yeah. Yes, that's very accurate. Yeah. It's pretty intense how much like actors put into their appearance. You know, not just like working out, but like every little detail, like skincare routines and like hair routines. It's nuts. Yeah. I saw a little bit of it growing up. My dad was a television actor, but he split up with my mom when I was like 6 years old. So I was raised by my mom, but like I still saw a bit of it when I would visit my dad from time to time, but Yeah, it was a pretty hardcore. So guys, we got some cool shit. Check this out. We got the Exalted Great Chungus because he's a little bit faster. So I'm kind of like, you know, he's going to be able to chill. He's going to be able to do some stuff. Yeah, let's move up here like so. Get you guys out here doing your thing. We have Kazek the Befouled, who's going to be awesome. Kazek is pretty good at chasing skull cannons. He's really fast and annoying. So we're just going to try and lock all that shit down and have some fun. I decided not to get skirmishers. I was like, let's just do like a full like aggro here. I mean, we are going to be at the mercy of his skirmishers, which sucks. Hopefully Furies can disrupt them a little bit, but it is what it is. Thank you for the blocker. Yeah. I hadn't been in a hobby shop, went into one today. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's wild times, man. Hobby shops will have all the creatures of the realm, but it's fun, you know. Hobby shops are my favorite. That is my power fantasy. When I am like in my 50s, and hopefully I'm not financially desperate, I can open a local game store, like, and just host tabletop and Magic tournaments. That is my power fantasy, career wise. All right, so let's move up. Let's move up, and we're gonna get you guys cruising for that. So he'll get the objectives initially, but like I should reclaim them rather quickly, right? So we have the Skull Takers, very meta, and we do have Wrathmongers, which I'm not worried about. I've actually found some forbidden tech against Wrathmongers. All right, so let's move up. Get these points. It's going to take a minute. Nurgle is ponderous, and hopefully we just beat him for a blob fight in the middle. That is like the ideal situation. I need to make sure that his 4 Marauder Horsemen are not just karate chopping me, though. Like, those things need to be shut down with Furies, but I'm really hoping he didn't bring Furies in his build, you know. That's the dream. We will find out. So let's get you guys down here. We're going to park the Marauders on the back of the point, put you in control group 7 there. And Kazek the Befouled is going to waste some ammunition, hopefully. Yeah, he's going to get the objectives out of the gates. We do have the Bloodwake Berserkers and whatnot. And the big Chungus is going to be here. He's going to move in. Kazek can actually fight that guy. Is he on foot or what is he on? Okay, he can't heal, so I'm happy to take charges there. Yeah, all right. So we are wasting a little bit of ammo. So let's get you here. Let's get you there. And cool. So now that objective's going to start flipping. Let's get you down there as well. Form the ranks, and we're just going to kind of square up here. Against his army, he does not have Corngors, actually, so the Rot Knights might actually be very, very good. All right, so the Great Unclean One's going to go down there. We're going to get ready to go here. We are eating a lot of volleys. This side is going to be contested, but I'm hoping that we will be able to do something there. What are these, Forsaken? Those are Skull Reapers, which is not good, so we need to pull back. Yeah, we need to pull back right now. We don't want any of that. All right, so let's get you guys piling in. Great Unclean One's going to maneuver. He's not very quick, so he does struggle to dodge. You know, if you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. All right, let's get the 2 Furies, call him out, see if my opponent's paying attention, and can deal with them with his own Furies. And now we get these guys coming out. So what you do is you do a little bit of this. The dreaded damage reflection tactics, which is really, really cool. All right, so down here, we're going to need a little bit of help against those guys. Although it looks like that fight just going to be a lost cause. And we do get the damage reflection, which should do some work. We'll see. So now let's get the Great Unclean One to go fight these guys. Cultist and Kazek are doing their thing. You guys can fight here, and we'll go there and there. All right. So retreating back over here. We have the Plague Bearers. I think we call in the Bile Trolls. They'll be able to counter those Skull Reapers pretty effectively. And Kazek needs to just run away. So we're going to chase these guys. We're going to screen them a little bit, but let's pull back. The big man is going after the Bloodwake Berserkers. We're going to just kind of keep running away with you and get these Furies to come back this way and have them land in this fight. So we're going to have them land and come over here. Although, why can we not land? This is very strange. All right, so now do we go ahead and dive once again into these guys? The skies are blotted out, and we're going to get you over there to help. And now the Bile Trolls can go fight these guys, which is hopefully going to be good. All right, so we're still able to keep some distance. Our Furies are doing their thing. We need to get the Blight on these. And now let's get the big men to turn around and bonk this guy in the head and hope for the best. Yeah, so we do sacrifice the Furies, but hopefully it's going to be worth it. And we do also hopefully start to return the favor on the Skull Taker here. We're going to see. All right, so we're moving through, but probably need to pull back into the trees a little bit. We do have the Plague Bearer summon, so we're going to use that as a buffer. We're going to land you guys down here, and the big man is going to retreat just a little bit. So the Bile Trolls and company should win this. We do have Minotaurs of Khorne on their way in, so that's a little bit frightening. But yeah, we do get a lot of HP off his Lord. Let's get you guys waddling that way, and now you can fight here, and you can fight here. And how are we going to deal with those guys? Those guys are going to be tough. But some of the fights are going well. Yeah, you guys just keep waddling after them, and you guys keep going here. Hopefully we can win this fight versus the Berserkers. You know, that's going to be the play. I think we're on fire, which sucks, but It is what it is. And do we call in Battletoads here? Maybe. Do I have any good Vanguard? Pesties are going to be fine. And now we do have the big boys coming in. But the Troll's actually routed, which is unfortunate. So a couple engagements are just not going my way. Granted, the enemy Lord is very, very low. And if we can kill him, that's going to be a chance for us to win this game potentially. So we're going to try. We're going to try and get him. We're actually going to Curse of the Slug this man right now and see if Kazek can hunt him down. Yeah, we're going to try. So the big Chungus is waddling there. We do still have that. We're pretty behind on most of the value trading here. We do almost have him crumbled down here. Let's go ahead and do a regeneration and see what we can do. So the heals are coming in on the big dude. Dude, these Berserkers are just absolutely wrecking me. I did not think that was going to be the case. Well, let's do this, and we're going to get another Pestigore coming in. Hopefully they can help. And I think we need to get our big man back, because if he dies here, I just lose. So we're going to keep Kazek on the job and do it to it. All right, so pulling back. Do we have any way of healing him? Could do damage reflection on you, I guess. Yeah, I thought the damage reflection had worked pretty well against the Wrathmongers before, but here it's not. It's just not working too well. All right, so come down. I need to keep my guy alive, so let's keep screening, keep going. And Kazek the Befouled needs to finish off the Skull Taker. Come on, come on. You need to live. Stabilize. Stabilize that leadership. All right, there you go. So we do get the big heals. Kazek is right on his tail here. Should be a pretty powerful fighter. Wrathmongers, let's see what we can do. We do have Horsemen coming, and let's go ahead and get a Fury to come across. Furies can go and intercept you guys, and yeah, let's see what we can do. All right, Kazek, it's on you, man. Our chances to win this game are going to be against Skull Taker. Yeah, we're going to need to get him. So Fury's coming across. We do have some Marauders on the other side. Overall, we're losing pretty badly, though, I think. Dude, I did not think the Bloodwake Berserkers would be able to handle the Great Unclean One too, but they certainly were. All right, so Kazek the Befouled is actually not winning here. We might need to move in with the big man, which is very precarious. Let's get back, do a little bit of this, call in you guys, and hopefully get a Fury fight up in the sky. So let's get the double Fury, and hopefully we can emerge victorious there. Skull Taker's almost dead, but how are we going to get the ground back is going to be the question. The Great Unclean One is healed. We do kill the enemy Lord. That's pretty considerable, and ammunition is running dry, so that's big. And this fight is actually... Okay, do we have a chance here? Do we actually have a little bit of a chance? I suddenly feel as if we do, because I have a lot of shit down here, and like, you know, those Corngors. Yeah, let's move up. The Furies did good. These are Skull Reapers, which are going to be excellent against us, and our big man is healed up. There's actually maybe a sliver of a chance here. It's not great, but it is something. What are these? Exalted Plague Bears? Hellforge Host. Man, he's going super elite on these guys. And we're going to get a Fecundity going down too. So we need to get this objective. Okay, like, I'm looking at Khorne right now, and they're looking a little bit ragged on the field. You know, they're looking a little bit haggard. So let's get some more Nurglings. We just need dudes to come up. Dudes for the Dude God, dudes for the Dude Throne. Yeah, so we get the low ground objective. I still have a Great Unclean One. And, you know, might be able to work something here. These are the Hellforged Host, which are very frightening. So let's get you in, and we're going to go ahead and attack here, get the Pestigores to engage them, and we're going to use the damage reflection. Okay, so let's use this, do a little bit of that. Looks great. We do get this point down here, so that's awesome. So now we just kind of focus on the middle. What can we call in that would be really disruptive here? I mean, Plague Toads are not going to be useful at all here, from what I'm seeing. Do we attack here? We don't. I think we keep the Furies up in the sky to control that element of the game. We need to get some view up here. Nurglings get attacked. You know, they're going to get melted pretty good, but we do have the double. The Great Unclean One can definitely be disruptive here. Are those Furies being called in? I don't think so. All right. So Bile Trolls could be good. Maybe the Rot Knights. I think we don't have time to wait around, so yeah, I think the Rot Knights. Hopefully we could just sweep them in the late game. All right, this is perfect for us. This is a blob fight. This is exactly what we want. We'll get you fighting right there. I feel like I can't afford to wait, so we're just going to call in Bile Trolls and hope for the best. All right, so heals. The Great Unclean One is in pretty good shape. Furies need to go and attack here. We're going to get you guys doing your thing. Hopefully he's able to get it. Let's get the drains going. Let's get you guys here and attack there. We do have the cultists coming in with all the debuffs. Guys, we could legit win this game. The odds are not great, but it's not out of reach. It's not out of reach. What are those, Skull Reapers down there? Yeah, the Skull Reapers are actually kind of problematic for us. Let's get you waddling there. We have to play all 3 points basically and just hope that the blob will win for us. The Great Unclean One is a Chad. He's raid bossing this shit. He's Mortis Engineering. He's doing work. And the Bile Trolls are getting hunted, so we need to retreat them. If we can lure his expensive units away, that's actually not even a loss for us. It's decent. We are getting a lot of crumbling. Pestigores into the Corngors there. Great Unclean One's doing good. Let's get you going down this way and get like a Battletoad with them. Bile Trolls just keep running him off to the side of the map, basically, is what we want. Yeah, and he's moving for this, but I think we're okay. We do start to get the capture weight on this objective, so let's move up on the corn gores here, get everybody involved, and hope that we can hang. Yeah, hope that we can hang indeed. Pestigores are trying. This point's going to be ours. Let's go get some Battletoads down here and see if they can flip this. Get you guys going here. Okay. We're working it. We're working with it, guys. We are indeed working with it. Will the Pestigores hold down here, though, is the question. Getting fully surrounded is going to be very, very tough. So let's just kind of keep waddling. Maybe we can get down there and reinforce. All right. So the Skull Reapers are doing good. We are getting the capture. We're totally in a position where we can maybe win this, actually. But I think we're just a little bit short on time. We'll see. You know, we are going to get all three. Let's go ahead and slow these guys down to just kite them. So we're going to slow those guys down. And this point is going to be ours. Battletoads are here, so hopefully they can get through. Just need to wrestle the middle. Nurglings need to arrive in time, and we do have the trolls coming, and those guys are slowed down. Let's get another Nurgling here for the cap. And yeah, we are getting through these Skull Reapers, right? Maybe a little bit. All right. What an actual comeback, right? Because we were just in the dregs, but we like almost got back in this game. I wonder what I could have done differently earlier. I need to stop the bleeding sooner. For sure, but it was hard. Skull Reapers are almost dead, so we'll get you guys moving up, and hopefully they break in a second. We can move up on the point, so let's move up on the point. And somehow the Corn Gores have returned and have denied us our capture. And here the Bile Trolls are going to get it, so move up, and the Great Unclean One must have gotten some good value, though, for sure. All right, let's keep battling the Corn Gores here. You guys move up on this point. Wow, that was a good attempt. I'm very happy with that. Not upset with that loss. It was a good fight. It's a very hard matchup, and we almost won it. You know, a couple more minutes and we win this. Like 2 more minutes, really, because like at this point we're gonna get it. You know, the Marauders, but yeah, GG, well played. I don't know about the Great Unclean One. Was he good? 2,000 value. I mean, killing Skulltaker was big. We kept him down. Kazak was a raid boss. We had 1,600 here. Plague Bearers, maybe. I think the infantry selection was suboptimal. The Skull Reapers only get 800 value, but these guys, dude, this is what won him the game. Like, nothing in his army did that good, except these Bloodwake Berserkers, which, honestly, I thought we could handle them. I thought the Great Unclean One could handle them, but he actually beat me down. Yeah, man. He's a beast. Wrathies. Yeah, the Wrathmongers carried that game for him. Like, nothing really performed that well except the Arwar Wrathmonger, which is really the crux of it. It's very, very tough to deal with. But I've had success with the damage reflection strategy against them, but I don't know. Yeah, he says they're a bit safe. They are against Nurgle for sure. Very hard to deal with. I don't know how Nurgle effectively deals with the Wrathmonger. I guess because they do magic damage too, right? Let's check. Yeah, they are expensive though. They're 1,700. Yeah, magic damage and fire damage. That's a big oof for Nurgle. You would think a big SE would deal with them, but yeah, not enough. The Horsemen are hard to deal with, but like, you know, the Bile Trolls felt like a mistake a little bit. Yeah, maybe calling in the Rot Knights would have been better. Great Weapons could trade okay. Like cheap Great Weapons maybe could do something, but it's hard. That was almost... It was probably a play issue on... Okay, perfect. So let's do this. And we have finals. Well played to my opponents, man. They were Chads. We had some really, really good matches tonight. Turin, finals, T. There we go. Good luck, good luck. Hope you get the dub. Let's see who's in the grand finals here and what it's going to be. Stream of Corruption doesn't do anything against them. Their model count's too low, so you don't have any success. Yeah, Nurgle struggles against Khorne really hard right now. It's very, very difficult matchup. It's not unwinnable, but it's definitely... I think the Toe Dragon unironically would have been better. If we did my original build, which was using Tamarkon. Tamarkon is really good against Wrathmongers. He can actually kill the models really quick. So the build I beat Oishi with was Tamarkon, Kazak, Nurgle Caster, with just an amalgamation of various infantry. Yeah. Yeah, throwing axes are also good against them. Like, the throwing axes can do some work. Okay, let's see what we got. Refresh this. But Nurgle's fun. They're a good balanced faction. Very solid. Oh, dude, it's not going to be a Bretonnian mirror. No way. I actually think Wrathmongers could beat a Great Unclean One, though. Like, if it's just one-on-one, the Bloodwake Berserkers might actually win that. Because Mortis isn't effective against them because of their model count. All right, report score. While we wait. The dreaded World of Warcraft stream is almost upon us, guys. It's coming. How do High Elves manage to consistently beat Khorne in your experience? SEs. Yeah, so their single entities are brutal. With High Elves, you just use a single entity squad. You use like the Arcane, you use a Frost Phoenix, a Dragon, and then like a Flying Monster Lord of some sort. And you can completely dominate the skies. Like you can just crush Valkia, you crush the skies, you crush Skull Cannons. And then against Khorngors, you can use Reaver Archers to poke them, and then, you know, you just inevitably call in like Rangers to trade with them and things like that. It's actually very good for High Elves. Not very good, maybe like 55-45 High Elf favored. Yeah. No, you can't. The Deathcaster is ineffective. Wrathmongers beat Kugath 1v1. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Yeah, I don't know. Wrathmongers are interesting. In some matchups, they're just not amazing, but against Nurgle, they really shine because you don't have too much counterplay to them. Okay. Yep, looks good. And here we go. I will play Legion Tower Defense again someday. Not right now. Not super into it at the moment. Angels of Decay are not as good as you think against them, because what happens is they go with Khorne Furies beat Nurgle Furies, and then your if they bring Valkia, you get bullied in the sky. Like the Khorne Furies plus Valkia will outtrade you in the sky. It's a bad time. Although you could use some magic to help. You could use damage reflection or like some sort of a miasma ability to help win the Air Force fights, which honestly maybe isn't a terrible option. Yeah. No, you don't want to bring Archers and Sisters Bow against. You never bring a static ground missile force against Khorne. You're going to get your salad tossed. You need to bring mass mobility, like Reaver Archers, triple flying Air Force. No, do not bring Archers and Sisters. You're going to have a really bad time. People do Valkia into Nurgle sometimes. You'd be surprised. She's not bad. Magic damage flying. Sleipnir's really good. Demon Shield's good. Yeah. Khorne Furies and Nurgle Furies kill each other. Is that true? Okay, well, in that case, you would just use your magic to make it favorable for you, which probably isn't a bad idea. Yeah, I like that. Using like Miasma or Curse of the Leopard to win the Air Force duels, and then maybe Angels to bombard the Wrathmongers. That's some tech. That's some tech. Oh, you were Khorne in that matchup. Oh! He wrecked you with mass archers. Okay, so yeah, it was just probably the execution of your engagement. Did you have any skull cannons? Because double skull cannon, even the regular ones, can wreck High Elf archers. Not as good as the RORs and whatnot, but perfect. Yeah, Valkia is pretty good across the board. She's very, very strong. Oh, we got Wood Elves in the finals from Ash. That would have been fun. Wood Elves versus Chorfs is actually a really cool matchup. That's my grand finals faction. Had I made it, would have been Chorfs. Man, I've been struggling with Nurgle lately, that's for sure. What would be another good semifinal faction that can defeat Khorne? Khorne is like 56% win rate. They're struggling against, Ogre Kingdom's okay, who isn't? Warriors of Chaos is a great counter against Khorne, and Beastmen too. I think Beastmen can be favored against Khorne and Warriors, so if you practice Beastmen, you definitely can do some witchcraft there. Yeah. Yeah, no, Ripperdactyls kill Valkia, they do. The anti-infantry ones, they can do some work. Yeah, the classic WoW, it's we'll do a PvP stream soon. Show you guys the character real quick. You want to fire it up? Here comes the music. Do I have it here? Yeah. All right, here it comes. Oh, you hear that nostalgia? Once I get level 60 and get some gear, we'll do some of this. Yeah, there he is right now. Oh yeah, buddy. We're almost there, level 55. The grind is almost over. It is the Chad Dwarf Hunter, but we're on Dream Scythe, which is one of the anniversary realms. How does Warriors of Chaos beat Khorne? Pretty consistently, honestly. I've been beating Khorne. Corn, you can't. Hell cannons are so good there. It's so brutal because the hell cannon just crushes skull cannons. It's like heat seeking. So yeah, let me. I can't show you a build right now because we're in this accursed lobby. But basically, you just use the hell cannon ROR in Hellstriders. It's pretty effective. You know, if they come in to try and snipe your hell cannon, you just use the whiplash Hellstriders to deal with it. Yeah. Make a good looking Slayer, yeah. It's been fun. Beastmen versus Corn is rough, just countercharge in Corngore City, yeah. Yeah, because the Beastmen can use Corngores too, so they have your secret weapon. What is the Grand Finals game here? Or lobby? Okay, and we have the map for the finals is going to be what? We have Road to Talabheim. So this is pretty big. This is actually very good for Wood Elves, this map. I don't know who they're facing off against, but this is a big open shooting map with lots of like ambush points. So very, very good. But yeah, walk is very good against Warriors of Chaos. I would say even favored. Forsaken are really good in that matchup too, Bob. Like baseline Forsaken, like crush most of the cheap Corn infantry. So Forsaken and they do good against the Corngores. They beat the Marauders. You know, if they bring anything better than that, you just snipe it with the Hell Cannon, right? And use Blood Beast too, because you can use Blood Beast on walk, which is great against the more elite infantry. Magnificent Beard, good old dwarf. Okay. Still waiting, dude. That other side is probably the sweatiest Duel of Fates. I mean, our game was sweaty too, dude. We went to the, like, down to the wire. I don't know, yeah. I don't know what's going on there. A full backstory for the dwarf, the full lore. Yeah. Yeah, the hunters are great in WoW. They're just like easy to, very chill to play as you get older. They just like, in PvP they're a little bit sweaty, but aside from that, they're pretty chill. Valky is great. But Skulltaker has been the meta pick lately. Most Corn players I've been running into have just been using Skulltaker, but he got handled this game. Like Kazik and freaking the Great Unclean One just laid a whooping down on him. They laid a righteous whooping. It makes me think that Chaos Dwarves could maybe beat Corn too by just using the Hell Cannon ROR, right? Like they can do a lot of what Warriors of Chaos can do. Like you have the Wolf Riders to deal with Furies. Yeah, I guess the infantry isn't as cost effective though. Like Warriors of Chaos have cost effective Marauders, and you know then you're stuck with like friggin' Chaos Dwarf Warriors, which kind of suck. But yeah, Chorfs are good. They're slept on. I think Chorfs are a little bit slept on. They're a good faction. Alrighty. So do we have any updates here? Still nada. Martin and Boss Toss, dude. The epic duel. Season finals so far of season 8 is going to be coming up. So the previous season finals is usually like a month into the newer seasons. So that'll be on February 1st. I'm thinking of scheduling a faction war for Saturday. I just gotta iron out some things, but I think I'm going to start doing that. If you enjoyed WoW or Warcraft, I can recommend D20 RPG Warcraft tools. That sounds fun. Dwarfs kind of struggle against monsters, but they have good tools. I mean, the Bale Torses can fight monsters. There are Fire Glaives, Death Shrieks. I mean, they're not Bull Centaur Render Great Weapons. Bull Centaur Render Great Weapons could probably use a cost reduction of like 50 gold. They're a little bit overpriced, I think. Like, they're not even better than Demogryph Knights, and they cost like 150 more, which is pretty crazy. Yeah. There's a couple little things like that. What's up, Orange Pest? How you doing, man? Kadai might be good against most. Yeah, Kadai are actually very good. Kadai are excellent in the Corn matchup. That's how I've won that matchup a handful of times. Is the Kadai really carry hard. If you can avoid the Corn Gores, you're gonna be all right. All right, refreshing. Yeah, Kadai are a good infantry. Magic damage, you know, they bring a lot to the table. It is the road to Talabheim. All right, one sec, guys. I'm going to go put some water on to boil. I'll be right back. Which is the Duel of Fates. It is Martinius and the dreaded Warriors of Chaos. Are any factions banned for this tournament? Slanesh and Ogres, yeah. I'm thinking about letting Ogres back into a couple tourneys to like test the waters, but the Thunder Tusk is just such bullshit. It's like, oh, it's such bullshit. It's so unfun to play against. I guess we could allow Ogres and maybe just ban Thunder Tusk. You know? Like, hey, you can play the entire faction, just not this one OP unit. I think that wouldn't be... God, I really hope that CA nerfs them. Or at least just give them a cost increase so they just cost a lot, you know? Wow, we had a Vampire Counts versus Tomb King semifinal game there that just got played. That's pretty fun. I don't hate that at all. And, let's see here. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, the community runs, Catholic Alcoholic has been taking the helm on this, which has been really good. There's a community document. Yeah. Let me show you guys this. So this is, I think, where CA gets a lot of its balancing stuff from nowadays. You know, everyone likes to think that it's all my complaining, but it's really not. Yeah, so Catholic Alcoholic has been running a document on the forums, which is very... I mean, dude, this guy is so brilliant. Creative Assembly should straight up hire him. He's very sharp and very thorough. But he literally writes like what units need to be fixed, and like gives a really good justification for it. Like this is just beautiful, right? He's got like, you know, Korngor, Skull Cannons, ROR, Wrathmongers, like, and then buffs to other good units too, like buffing the Slaughter Brute, buffing Scylla, Angfingrim, Pigback Riders, Thunder Tusk. Like it's just perfect. A nerf to Meat Feast is obscenely good. Yeah, Greenskins are pretty fine right now. Slanesh Seekers and Heart Seekers, yeah. He's talking about the hitbox changes in 5.3 kind of ruined them. So, dude, it's a brilliant document. And as long as CA is looking at this, honestly, it's just a step in the right direction. Yeah, Catholic Alcoholic is the GOAT. He really is. Yeah. So. Yeah, pigbacks are annoying as hell, too. Yeah. They're very, very annoying. All right, so Warriors of Chaos versus Wood Elves. Walk has been good. I think Warriors win rate has been getting brought up by a lot of good players playing him, for sure. There's been a lot of really high-level players adopting Warriors of Chaos lately. I remember them fondly this season when they were at 40%. We were taking dubs with them. There's some tired Deb who was super grateful to Catholic. Maybe. I hope they actually take his feedback seriously. I really do, because it's not just him. It's like a community document. So Catholic is like organizing it, but there's a lot of people who provide great feedback to it. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not just him, but yeah. Wood Elves versus Warriors of Chaos is definitely Warriors of Chaos favored. It is winnable for Wood Elves. Yeah, but it's not easy. Especially against like Martinius is one of the best Warriors of Chaos players out there. He's up there. I believe Harrison's pretty good at walk. Martinius is probably one of the best walk players. I'm definitely in the top 5 for walk players. 3-4 range probably. As long as Kazarak gets a buff eventually, I'll be happy. Oh my god, Kazarak, dude. Kazarak is such a meme. Is Catholic Alcoholic? Yeah, I believe he's from Germany. Yeah, I believe he's from Germany. I'm not sure. I need to have some streams earlier in the day. I am missing some of the European homies. We gotta get back to that. Just the nighttime streams are just so much more comfortable for my life. Yeah, I like to like get some stuff done and like while the sun is still out, and then come in when it's dark and do this. You know, that's like, yeah. Because a lot of times when you were streaming before, it's like it's harder to get other stuff done during the day. You know, going out and running errands and stuff. All right. Anyways, Archeon in double Corn Chaos Knight. These builds don't get more erect than this, dude. Oh yeah. This is so good. I do like dwarves. I don't enjoy playing them too much, David, but I do like them. They're good. 5:30 a.m. gang. Yeah, let's go, dude. Powerful European staying up late. Kazarak is not a meme. He's great in the Razorgore Chariot. Is that the forbidden sauce that you've been taking skulls with, Maverick? That you've been keeping secret from all of us? Is the Kazarak Chariot tech? The Warriors of Chaos know what we want. Dude, double Corn Knight with Archeon leading him. I mean, it doesn't get much more erect than that. That is so good. Angela reporting in from the EU. Yeah, that's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, taking a look at the Warriors of Chaos, it's going to be, Chaos Warriors have been the standard infantry choice against Wood Elf's Rages. Silver shields, high armor. They defeat pretty much all the Wood Elf infantry except Wildwood Rangers, and Blade Singers. But yeah, very, very good unit. Marauders, Archeon the Ever-Burning Head. He's going to be dropping Burning Head and obviously hunting down anything he can. Double Chaos Knight. So the Chaos Knights of Khorne are here. They're ready to party. And dude, I love that scheme. Black armor with like red highlights looks so freaking good. And it's actually a pretty easy scheme to do too. You can just spray paint them like Chaos Black and then, highlight things in red. And that's what you're going to get. But those are the Chaos Knights. And yeah, that is just a full wall of metal armor and plates. Looking at Ash, a very, very nice victory last game against me. Unfortunately, I just suffered that wrath. It is the Glade Lord with Arrows of Kurnus to try and snipe Hell Cannons and Breath Attacks. Very, very strong. Eternal Guard, we got Dryads, and there are going to be some Glade Guard with the Starfire Shafts. No, basic variant, actually, with Dryads and Eternal Guard. So yeah, pretty standard Wood Elf build. The only thing that seems a little bit perplexing is to not have the Starfire Shafts here for the armor piercing, but aside from that, seems pretty good. Branch Wraith for Melkoth spam, very, very meta. That's basically just spam that on Chaos Knights and live your best life. And that is gonna be it. An army made for only one purpose, yes, marching forward and taking skulls. Should we tell Turin the current Chaos Knight scheme is a graphical glitch caused by... No, stop it. Oh, no, but that's why they look so cool. Granted, they are Khorne Chaos Knights, right? Do regular Chaos Knights look like that? Oh, so they stole the Slaughter Guard scheme. Oh, well, just leave it. It looks freaking sweet. Yeah, you don't need to change that shit, dude. Sign me up. It'll be fixed. No, dude, don't fix it. They look so good. But Wood Elves have the mobility, obviously, so they do have the Glade Riders with the Hagbane tips, and they are able to get the point. They should maneuver over here and get this point as soon as they can. But for now, they're going to be hanging out while the Glade Lord is going to be looking for his prize. Archeon the Ever-Chosen hiding in the trees, waiting to ambush with the Eye of Ed Sheeran. And we do get the first Arrow of Kurnus Volley. Really good play by Ash, able to blast down these Chaos Warriors, so they eat one right down the pipe as Martinius continues his anvil march forward. So he prepares for a glorious, glorious battle. Chaos Knights of Khorne waiting in the wings, so they're going to come out here and I would assume try and ambush some Dryads and Archers. But, avoiding the Eternal Guard is going to be essential. And if you're Archeon, you want to Burning Head the Eternal Guard. Because without them, there's nothing that can stop the Chaos Knights. They're just going to feast. But the Dragon is, mulching on Warriors. I feel like I'm playing Tabletop again as my Chaos Warriors get massacred by Dragons. But here they are. Yeah, I do play Chaos in Tabletop, but I don't use a Dragon. I usually use like a Tzeentch or Nurgle kind of infantry-based armies, which are terrible. But yeah, this is definitely a highlight of that. Advancing on up. Melkoth stands at the ready, the Chaos Knights of Khorne. These are the most patient Khornate warriors I've ever seen. Most Khorne warriors would be out with full erections waiting to fight. I really like the positioning here from Ash, using the Wild Hunters of Kurnus to screen out any potential mobility on this side, because they'll probably trade pretty well in the Chaos Knights. With a little bit of Melkoth support, they might even win that. So, scary indeed. So, double Chaos Knights are out. Oh my god, is it triple Chaos Knight? We have 1, 2, and then 3 on the other side. So Chaos is coming in full tilt. Here they go. And are they going to charge? Are they going to engage? It looks like it's so. Marauders moving up. Objective 1 taken by the Dark Gods. And Hellstriders coming around the outside as well. So Chaos should have the complete advantage in the mobile game. Should be able to put some massive pressure on. But we do see the Chaos Knights of Khorne eating a ton of arrows to the face. Certainly not enjoying that. And where is Archeon? Has Archeon emerged from the bushes? He has. So the Lord of the End Times is out on the other side of the battlefield. As now the Chaos Knights of Khorne moving out as the Wild Riders leave. Beautiful. I mean, they can come and collapse this whole objective, which would be an incredibly powerful play. So Wood Elves are going to be stuffed back, and the points are going to start going for the Warriors of Chaos. And if they can get that triple cap, that will help to equalize the points differential very, very quickly here, as we do see the Chaos Knights getting ready to party. But Ash seems to be a very veteran Wood Elf player, able to get the Spears to form ranks, Wild Hunters of Kurnus, Dragons coming back here. I mean, Chaos could totally lose this fight. I mean, they are balls deep in enemy territory, which means the Wood Elves are going to have a huge advantage in terms of call-ins. And those are going to be great Stag Knights, ladies and gentlemen. This is a disaster for Martinius. He does get the charge, and the Stag Knights are going to take some damage, as the French do say. But overall, is it going to be enough? Oh, the Flaming Sword of Ruin maybe changes this fight. That's a lot of cab with huge damage buffs as the Chaos Knights start to cleave through. But the Breath Attack, money Breath Attack right there. And Spears are now going to be concaving in the back. What Martinius needs to do, though, is get a big Burning Head and wreck those Spears. He needs to get rid of those Spears stat, or else they're going to sandwich him. Objectives looking to be owned by the Warriors of Chaos, who do get more Hellstriders in the back from Martinius. Burning Head is used and does manage to cook up some of the Eternal Guard, and he breaks through the Stag Knights and now is going to be rotating in to try and overwhelm this side. So that almost was a disaster, but the Flaming Sword of Ruin in tandem with Archaon's Burning Head were able to turn the dynamic of that fight a little bit. So middle objective actually flipping. Looks like the Wood Elf Dryads might be able to get that. Here we do have the Hellstriders of Slaanesh battling versus Wild Hunters of Kurnus and actually getting a very good fight because they have Chaos Warrior support. So the shielded Chaos Warriors able to get their boinking sticks and keep hacking and slashing through all of these. In the meantime, the Glade Riders with Hagbane Tips going to continue circling, and more Hellstriders are on their way in. Now, Ashe is value trading very, very well here. Wood Elves are in a decent position, but it's a close game, and this could certainly go either way. And Chaos tends to be a little bit better in the long game than Wood Elves. Wood Elves can peter out, run out of steam with their archers and whatnot, and it can get a little bit messy. But the Wild Hunters of Kurnus are dragged down by the Hellstriders and the Chaos Warriors. Chaos Knights still rampaging and getting a lot of value, so Archaon is leading his ever-chosen host, the Chaos Knights, to really, really just do a lot of damage. And where is he going to go now? Yeah, backcharging in here. We do see another sweet Melkoth. Objective 2 owned by Wood Elves. Objective 3 owned by the Wood Elves as well. And where are the Wildwood Rangers? We haven't seen them yet. They are pretty weak against Chaos Knights, but overall very good against Chaos Infantry. As now it looks like Chaos is going to be making a play for the middle. Absolute horde of armor. Very low, though. I mean, they're on death's bed. Those Melkoths will continue generating value. But, yeah, Chaos needs to get some objectives. They don't want to slip too far behind here. But, yeah, very, very close match. The Melkoth spam doing great work. And the Dragon still being very disruptive as well. Sitting at about 900 value, which isn't bad at all. Eternal Guard versus Chaos Warriors. And we do have the Skirmishers. So the Glade Guard are actually not bad against Hellstriders. Hellstriders do have bronze shields, but even still, they have low armor at only 15, so the shots coming in from the Hagbane Tips can do some damage. And now comes the real pressure. The Forsaken are on their way up with the Marauders, which is going to be nice and messy. And the Glade Lord maybe looking to poke Archaon a little bit. We'll find out. Chaos Knights being dragged down by the Eternal Guard, and now the Wildwood Rangers are on their way out. Over here, we got the Dryads duking it out, and it seems like Ashe does have a slight advantage here in this game. Is in a little bit of a power position, but this game could certainly go either direction. It's very, very close. And the value is, you know, the difference is not negligible, but not so much that Chaos can't come back with a couple decent engagements. Chaos Knights here, though, grinding down the Dryads. Their fire damage is extremely useful here. Chaos is going to have a lot of capture weight coming in, but we do see the Wildwood Rangers arriving, which will do well against Forsaken, but Forsaken will also return the favor. From Martinius, the big thing is going to be making sure that you get burning heads on those Wildwood Rangers. That's going to be basically the win condition here. All these objectives are in flux. The Dryads should stabilize this, so 3 is going to stay in the control of the Wood Elves. 2 looks like it's going to go to the Dark Gods, and objective 3, or 1, excuse me, looks like it is going to flip to the Wood Elves, depending on how Chaos plays. This beautiful breath attack on the Forsaken right there, by the way. That was a nice one. The Dragon comes in. Dragons really are a finesse monster in this game. Good, and the breath attack, which is nasty. Really able to melt those guys. But Archaon is coming in for blood. He pops the Flaming Sword of Ruin. He's got 494. He is wounded and poisoned at the moment, so he's going to do a little bit less damage. Beautiful burning head there, but it does miss the Wildwood Rangers, which is a problem because now these Marauders and Forsaken probably going to get cut up. Although Ashe could throw the game here. If Ashe continues staying and fighting and keeps trying to, duke it out with Archaon, he's going to lose the game. Archaon is going to beat down this Dragon, and it's going to be a bad time. Mobility, though, going to the Wood Elves. We do see the Wild Riders and the Dryads cleaving through those Hellstriders. This objective needs to be claimed, and it looks like the Dragon is going to be escaping the Everchosen, but not for free. A lot of HP was lost by that Dragon. Archaon getting a lot of value, showing why he is indeed the Lord of the End Times. And the Wild Riders, realizing their Lord is in danger, are going to be surging forth, unleashing the fury of Christmas against the Lord of the End Times. And Archaon and his hulking cape and horse are going to be retreating there, as the Wild Riders continue to be very big menaces in the meta. But yeah, Wood Elves need to capture this objective, man. They're playing a dangerous game by not doing that. Here are the Wildwood Rangers, putting some hurt in on these guys, but it's, Archaon was able to get a lot from the burning heads, it would appear. In the back, we have more Chaos Knights with lances being called out. Objective 3 is owned, and Ashe really, really needs to get that objective, man. Because this is like a really close game, and it's going to come down to probably the objectives at some point or other. Another burning head, a beauty, by the way, on those Wild Hunters. Although it kind of does skirt away and doesn't fully connect with them. And these Wild Hunters of Kurnus are dominating the Hellstriders of Slaanesh. Really giving them the dirty. Mowing down those units. Dragon characters back online. And we do have the Wild Rider Corps in good shape. Man, this little blunder is paining my soul. The fact that this objective has not been taken is so rough. Oh, man, that would just put the Wood Elves pretty far ahead on points. Because right now they're allowing Chaos to catch up, which is going to give Chaos more time to value trade, which is something I think that they want. Not the safest thing in the world. The Race of the Frozen Heart, anchoring on that point. Please, for the love of God, come back on this objective and grab it. Come on. You can do it! Dude, he's hemorrhaging so many points. Okay, he realizes he's moving those units onto the objective now. We do have more Wildwood Rangers coming up looking super badass with their Batman hoods as well as their great weapons. I'm really happy with the rework that CA did to the Wildwood Rangers. That was a good change. Making them just like a dedicated great open unit with stock is really, really cool. Whereas, like, War Dancers still have their role, right? They're more of like a crowd clearing unit with anti-infantry and yeah, a little bit faster, I believe, than the Wildwood Rangers. But now Chaos is going to be able to contest this objective, so a little bit late to the party, but the middle objective could also flip. Chaos doesn't really have much of a presence there. Forsaken going to be cut to shreds, but also will return the favor, and that's why Forsaken are also nice here, because they hit so hard. The Wildwood Rangers will win this, but the Forsaken will return the favor pretty decisively. So they are getting that bonking down, and here we do have some Hellstriders overextending potentially to their doom. Ash has a really, really good micro, as is usually the case with most Wood Elf players. Typically, they have very good micro. It's not an easy faction to play, but it's very, very strong in the hands of good players. Middle objective starting to flip, and we do get more mobility coming up. Glade Guard Hagbane tips with the Wild Hunters of Kurnus, able to melt down these Hellstriders. And dude, these Wild Hunters have just been clutching it. 2,000 value. Oh, man, the breath attack. Nice one. Doing about 20% HP damage right there. It's going to be super clutch. Wild Riders space jamming in, and now Ash is starting to take over the game, in my opinion. Just isolating so many Chaos units with breath attacks, with Melkoths, with Cav Alpha Strikes. It's been very, very clean. But if Ash doesn't start grabbing these objectives, man, I swear, it's just haunting my soul. This one looks like it's going to flip. Chaos does get a good pile in here, and they do have the Lord of the End Times. But yeah, you need to get these objectives, because if this objective had been captured, the Wood Elves would be over 1,000 points right now, and Chaos would be sweating bullets, right? It'd be potentially a different situation. But will the Wild Riders win this fight? I think that they're inevitably going to be overwhelmed here. They do manage to flip this point, so the Wood Elves are back on the menu. They're going to keep getting points now, and then they just need to get this middle objective. We do see the Dragon character juking and getting focused by some of the Javelins here. The Hagbane tips need to be careful, though. Chaos does have some nasty mobility here. Melkoth's going down on the Hellstriders, which I don't know if that was better than the Chaos Knights. Hard to say, but yep, Wildwood Rangers advancing on the middle. They'll be okay against Chaos Knights. They still have great weapons with very high melee attacks, so they can trade, but do not throw this dragon. If that dragon gets caught, bread is going to be buttered. A bit of a blunder here as the Marauders do not get sent in. They get called in, but if you call in a unit and give it a movement order right away, it doesn't always go for it. You need to call it in and really make sure it gets that order, because there's some weird shenanigans with the unit receiving orders as they're being called in. Here we see the Chaos Knights being kited and shot to pieces by the Mobility. Branch Wraith also helping. Wouldn't be a bad idea for Archaon to come in and assassinate that Branch Wraith. I would like that play from Martinius. Martinius keeping the value super close. But now, like I said, this game is probably going to come down to a game of objectives. But it's going to be hard for Chaos to get back on the board, because Wood Elves have so much mobile capture weight here that they're going to be able to really troll on the objectives and make sure that Chaos struggles in that regard. A big thing for Ash, though, is not throwing away the Lord. Do not land this dragon anywhere near Archaon at any point. That's just asking to lose the game. Here we have the Hellstriders chasing, but they're going to be dragged through the mud. Dryads being sacrificed. Wildwood Rangers, going to make pretty quick work of these units, but Chaos Knights will hurt on the side, and the Forsaken and Knights might be able to get the job done. We'll have to see. It's a big charge from the Thunderous Chaos Knights, actually using lances, which is cool. You don't see that terribly often, but they do get a good flank charge, but the Wildwood Rangers will cut them up. There's only 12 models left, so it ain't going to do it. Oh, no! The dragon landed! And Martinius is just an absolute chat of chaos. He's not gonna let this slip up. The dragon breaks. If the dragon dies, dude, the leadership debuff that the Wood Elves are going to face could actually give Chaos a massive chance at coming back. And now we're going to be seeing Martinius with beautiful play come underneath the dragon with the Marauder Horsemasters, and they're going to keep poking into the dragon and escorting it off the field. There's no reason to do that. Now, there is a chance that if Martinius micro slips, Martinius needs to chase there. That is a fled lord that is negative 16 leadership, right? Wood Elves have insanely good leadership, but, negative 16 is a huge problem. So here we do see the Branch Wraith. Branch Wraith is going to get karate chopped by Archaon. Archaon cleaves a couple of his own men, which is very, very lore accurate. But the Branch Wraith, 800 HP, it's trying to fight Archaon, but it does take down that Marauder there. So, going for the small fish, but 300 HP, Lord of the End Time's going to get it done here, and is it going to get the kill? Looks like he misses that attack, swings angrily in the air, but here comes the finishing blow, and oh man, the headshot right there. All right, so Archaon gets it done, and now Wood Elves, are in the winning position still, I would say, but they gave Chaos a big gimme there with that dragon. So far, that's pretty much one of the only mistakes I've really seen Ash make this game. Ash has been playing a very clean game. Moving up are the Hellstriders. They're going to get poked by the Glade Riders with the Hagbane tips, and the Wildwood Rangers and Great Stag Knights. I love the Great Stag Knight call-in. That's a really tough unit to disroot here in the late game, especially without heavy support. I think Wood Elves just went on objectives. You know, they're anchored down over here. We do see waves and waves of infantry coming in. Chaos might eventually start to wrestle the points, but Chaos doesn't really have too much on the field, right? We got these 2 units here. He could actually, if he moved these 2 cav units here, he could actually keep Chaos from capturing that. And Archeon can only be in so many places at once. Archie's been good, though. He's got 3,000 value, but there's no way he can get the objectives. And that's going to be a Wood Elf victory over the Warriors of Chaos. You know, Chaos, I would say, typically wins that matchup. 55-45, maybe 60-40, but it's not unwinnable for Wood Elves. The big thing that was big for Ash was the cav play. Ash's play with the Wild Hunters of Kurnus and the Wild Riders was very clean. Chaos did get pretty balls deep in the backfield, and you can see the Chaos Knights were held to a low amount of value. I don't really like to start off with Chaos Knights. I think they're better to call in later myself, but yeah, they're badass as hell. Archeon was a raid boss with 3,000 value. Hellstriders are always pretty good. Yeah, 1100. Some of the other Chaos Knights that called in also did better, but that was a badass build and a really, really good game. GG, well played. If you guys enjoyed this stream and this game, please do drop a like on the way out. We got 1,400 people here. Let's see if we can get those likes up to 500. I hate asking for it, but it is how food is put on the table. So drop a like on the way out if you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back streaming tomorrow. I don't know what. Tomorrow night. I have a dentist appointment in the afternoon tomorrow, so it will be another nighttime stream, but I'm thinking Age of Empires or Age of Mythology. And then we'll be back with Total War, pretty consistently. I'm having so much fun with this game right now. Really good matches, and the community's really thriving. We got a lot of great players, and there's so many good players. There's so many people who could just win tournaments. It's incredible. We have a really, really good pool right now. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. We will see you guys on the other side. I appreciate you all. I'm going to go hang out with the smoking hot wife. That is going to be it for tonight. And congratulations to Ash for another tournament victory, winning several competitive tournaments recently. So looking forward to seeing them perform in the next season finals. I don't think they qualified for the previous one because they just started playing Domination recently, coming over from Land Battle. But overall, great stuff. GG, well played. You guys rock, man. We will see you all on the other side. And that is going to be it for tonight. Cheers.